Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello everyone and welcome to This is Football. Welcome to episode 34 of Ahwa, ladies and gentlemen. Our 34th episode of the season, of the year. Absolutely incredible scenes of glorious emotion with the earlier on game. It was absolutely electric, absolutely magical. We had an absolutely fantastic time doing that watch along. It was just goal after goal after goal after goal. Also, Liverpool won, which means I don't even have to get cooked today, and I will stay on the top row as well for A-listers because we scored 3 times. Hold that. You guys already know why we're late.
Okay, it's green. It should be there. So it's my near workplace.
See? You guys always blaming me for being late. It ain't me. It's not my fault. Not everything is the hashtag Hussam out. Guys, sometimes it might be other people's faults. Anyway, you know why I love this chat? You know why I love my people? Because we ain't even started yet. I haven't even introduced anyone yet, and there's already 300 people in here, which shows this is going to be one big show. So love to every single one of you guys. Love to all 300 people in the chat. Hit that like button right now. Every single one of you guys right now, as you enter the video, hit that like button. You guys know how Ahwa gets. It's very argumentative. It's people getting involved with each other. So I don't want to keep interrupting the show to say it. So everyone slap that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're ready to do so. And if you want to share the video as well, make sure you go share it everywhere. Love to all of you guys, Habibis. So let me introduce today's panels. Guess who's back, Habibis? Guess who's back? He was out for a really long time with the ACL, with the eyeliner. Today, his team scored 4 past Manchester City. So he's here to give the professor the biggest headache of his life. Man like Ziad is in the building. How are you doing, Ziad, Habibi? Welcome to the stream.
Habibi. Big up, Habibi, man. Big up to the chat. Listen, man, a few people are about to get cooked today. Not only one, not only 2, but a few, man. A few are going to get cooked. Listen, like Hassam's been saying, like, subscribe before we get started. Listen, man, get ready. Put your seatbelts on because it's about to be a roller coaster, man. Let's go.
Speaking of put your seatbelts on, with this guy, you have to put your seatbelts on. You have to put your seatbelts on because he's going to come in with all the energy, all the electricity when Hamza speaks. Guys, every group of Arabs needs a little bit of fraudulence. And what better than the corrupt judge himself? Man like footy judge Mo is in the building. How you doing, Mo, Habibi?
Yeah, what a day of football. Mohamed Salah, 200 goals in English football, people. I think he's the fastest one ever, my Egyptian guy. And Man City, of course, isn't he? Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. I'm watching Inter, by the way. So people are asking me. I'm watching Inter at the same time. But I'm here. I'll never miss a stream of Ahwa. Never, ever, because we're here to talk about the best defense in the league, conceding 4. We're here to talk about it, of course.
Speaking of putting your seatbelts on, with this guy, you don't have to put your seatbelts on. You can just sit back because Saad is not the type to drive fast. Saad is not the type to just go like, he's not that type. Saad is relaxed. You can have your ahwa, your qahwa, your cup of coffee. You can be playing some good music. You can be chilling in the car. If you smoke something, you smoke and you blow it out the window. You're just having a great time. So the vibes man himself, all the way from Tanja in Morocco, man like Saad has joined us on the channel.
Hey, 3 point gangs, 3 point collectors. No. Hold up.
That's how we should be. That's how we should be, bro.
Put it up, bro.
That's how I should feel right now, man. That's how I should be right now, man.
Bro. It all counts. I listen.
No. Draws, no.
Listen. Big up to the damn chat. Yeah, big up to the chat. 300 people already. 300 people. We didn't even say nothing.
People.
Yeah, we're at 500 now, but 300 before we even started, before anybody came out, bro. Smash the like.
At the end of the day, if you don't like the video, you are a fraud. At the end
exactly.
of the day.
At the end of the day, you need to be smashing that like. You need to be smashing that like. But also on that traffic, on that driving thing, yeah, bro. My manager, she tells a different story. I had to drive her to her house one time. She said, I'm never getting in the car with you again. Bro, Allah, I'm too fast, bro. It's crazy, bro. Breaking speeding records, bro. It's crazy. But big up to the chat. Big up to Hassan. Big up to Mo. Big up to Ziad. Big up to the other people that are going to be on this channel, which will be introduced very soon. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, to Sam's channel, to everybody's channel on the panel, and obviously follow Twitter for Ziad. And yeah, make sure to support the thing, like the video, pay your damn rent. Let's get into this because people have got blood on their hands. People have got blood on their hands. Yeah?
Yes, sir. Now,
We're
some
gonna
of you
get into
guys may be
this.
asking, where's Jacob? Jacob will be joining us at the top of the hour. But also on the way currently is Hamza. But we decided we don't want to keep you waiting for any longer. So Hamza will be arriving on this stream in about 5 minutes. But a guy who has arrived on the stream, and I actually feel good for him, low-key, even though I hate his team. I feel good that he actually won because I didn't want him to spend the next 2 weeks talking about Ten Hag out. So now, you know, he can at least have a little bit of a relaxed tone. And it shows on his choice of outfit, because my man has turned up with a galabiya and a kafiyya because he's just hanging out. We call it shmag. You know, it depends where you're from, the Arab countries, what you call it. But joining us on the channel is the man, the myth, the legend. And before he even says a word, this is what I want every single one of you guys to do. Before he even opens his mouth, there is something that us as a community must help Staffy do, ladies and gentlemen. I have noticed before the stream starts that Staffy TV is literally 100 subscribers away from 2K. So I just posted his link in the chat right here, right now, ladies and gentlemen. Every single person in the chat right now, hit that link and go subscribe to Staffy TV this very second if you've yet to do so. We want to get him to 2K likes tonight. 2K subscribers tonight. So see, you're in the chat right now, right? This is you. You see this link Hussam posted? Click on it. Boom! Staffy TV. Already 1.88K instead of 1.86. Already. Boom! Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Also, you bozo. So go subscribe to Staffy TV. Go ahead, Steph.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you for having me. I came in with 3 points today. I heard there's a 3 points convention. I brought my 3 points. I brought the galabiya. My mug is in the dishwasher, but I brought my coffee in this. Still counts. You know, big up to the channel. Big up to everyone in the chat. I am here to talk about the game that, you know, we need Hamza for. How he went to the bridge and he barely made it out alive. When he's here, he'll be answering for that. Unfortunately, I didn't watch the earlier games because, you know, I have an annoying story from today. Father Staffy had to wake me up early today to run some errands, and I missed the games because of him. So spam L's in the chat for Staffy's father because he made me miss these games. I want a bunch of L's for
people to spam L's to your dad.
I want the chat to spam L's right now. I want a bunch of people to say L for Staffy's father because this guy had me waking up from my bed very early. Bro, don't forget the USA, the games are super early. I had to wake up 8 in the morning to run errands and not watch football. So spam L's in the chat for Staffy's father.
Someone said El son.
However, I did watch the Chelsea and City game from start to finish. I had Ziad reporting. I had Ziad reporting the game for me from Stamford Bridge. So thank you, Ziad, for all the exclusives. But we are here for the party, bro. Thank you for having me. Smash the likes.
You're welcome. And speaking of being here for the party, big up to Hamza's piano, who says Bowley paid those cops. Big up Hamza, LOL. And speaking of Hamza, Aris al-Layla ge. The shit, what's it called in English? Groom?
Yeah, the
groom, صح? Which groom?
Yeah.
The groom of the night.
The broom of the night.
لا غلط. The groom of the night has joined us on the channel. Big up to Hamza's piano for the super chat. And speaking of Hamza's piano's in the background, but the original Hamza is here. The most shameless man in the entire planet. We all can't wait to hear what he has to say. Man like Hamza is in the building. Professor, how do you...
Did they arrest you, bro?
Hamza, what's wrong with you, man?
Yeah.
Bro, I told you, bro, get home. This guy's sitting outside Stamford Bridge arguing. I said, get home, man. We have an episode to bloody record, man.
I was waiting. Listen, I was waiting for.
I'm repping my thing. I'm repping my football club. They're fighting police officers, reporting anyone who's doing mischief. Come on, man.
I was waiting for them to lock you up, Hamza. I'm not gonna lie. When I saw that video with the police, I wanted them to lock you up.
You wanted me to lock you up? That police guy, man, I told him he's not a surgeon. We've just confirmed it. He's not a surgeon. I need to go to another police officer, man.
Hamza,
Pick
what's
up
going
anyone,
on,
man.
bro?
Nah,
Big up to everyone in the chat.
Bro,
Big
by the
up to
way,
Hamza. Guys, this is gonna be a record-breaking ahwa. I feel it in my intestines right now. I just dropped
Oh,
the
stop
link.
saying that. That's so pause. You
I
gotta stop talking about your
اسمع
intestines.
من
bro.
الاخر احنا عرب ما عندناش pause.
Yes,
احنا we
pause.
say to the
Pause,
chest,
pause,
we're
pause.
Arabs from the Middle East. Grow up here, Staffy. We Arabs, dog. Anyway, so here's the thing, guys. Hamza will get cooked. Don't worry. Hamza's so scared he didn't even retweet. Imagine he didn't even retweet the ahwa.
I just
tweet. That's how
retweeted now.
Go retweet. Go retweet.
I've
you
done it.
fraud.
I've done it now.
Fact. So big up to everyone. Big up to everyone in the stream, guys. 800 people in here. Once again, I've just put Staffy's channel in the live chat. Go and subscribe to Staffy TV right now. We want to get this bozo to 2K, despite him keep saying pause once every 3 seconds. So we want to get him to 2K ASAP. He's closing in. Everyone go subscribe. And everyone right now hit the like button on the stream. We're already on 300 likes, already 850 people in here. I'm going to get to the super chats in a second, but there's only one place to start. And I'm going to start with a home team today. Usually we let Hamza start on these shows, but he ain't going to start today because his team conceded 4 and he can hold that. Starting for his team section, and I hope he brings as much energy as Pochettino's Blues brought today. Man like Zizou, Ziad, talk to the people, ya habibi. Talk to the people.
Bro, listen, I don't even know where to start. I have no idea where to start, man. That game was crazy. Look, I don't know what. Like, listen, Staffy told us we didn't have a chance. You know, he was in the comments in the other episode saying we don't have a chance. You know, Hamza shitting on Chelsea, shitting on the players, shitting on how much money we spend, talking about how useless some of our players were, and that they can't do anything, and we're not going to achieve anything. And then they come to Stamford Bridge, where he said it himself. We struggle at Stamford Bridge. We don't win a lot of games at Stamford Bridge. It's almost like the away game for us. And then, look, we fight back every moment. Champions of Europe, champions of England. They're supposed to be the current best team in the world, current best team in England. And we gave them a good fight. And I think we're finally seeing what Pochettino is trying to do. Listen, we got to talk about a little individual battles. Doku, and everyone's hyping his performances lately against Bournemouth, whatnot. Best 1v1 player in the league gets pocketed by Reece James, the best right back in the world. Simple as that. Someone that's just come back from injury recently, and he gets completely pocketed. He had nowhere to go. He even got bloody booked for diving. I mean, it doesn't get worse than that. When you get booked for diving, you know you're having a howl of a game. You know, Haaland having a typical performance, doesn't do much all game, and it gets a few lucky chances and he scores. We all know that wasn't a penalty, but I'm not here to talk about the referee. We all know that referee shouldn't have been in charge in the first place. You know, he had a shit match. He got demoted to the championship, makes a howl of a decision in the championship, and then gets the biggest game of the weekend. And all of this panel, it's Chelsea at home. So we know he shouldn't have had it in the first place. Hamza knows that wasn't a penalty. Everyone here knows that wasn't a penalty. So, Hamza, you can shake your head. It wasn't a penalty. So they come back 1-0. And then I want to ask more questions as well. How was that for experience? You know, we all get told that our players are not good enough. They're too young. They're inexperienced. How was that for...
You're talking to me?
No, I'm talking to you. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
You're talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah, it's So we talk about inexperienced players. Every time we lose or we draw, it's about inexperience. It's about this manager won't be able to get the best out of them because they're too young. They haven't done enough. They can't deal with big stages, big situations.
So the difference between,
I mean,
like,
no, one second.
About your,
So
you're asking me a question. So what is the question?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna finish. Yeah.
I'm gonna mention.
No, I'm gonna make before everyone goes off.
My name is good.
No,
you like to mention my name?
No. Before your name is beautiful, mashallah. But before everyone goes off, I have to make sure I get everything out of the way. You know, how was that for inexperienced and young players? Because keep coming back and fighting against the best team in the league and the best team in the world, arguably. I think that's great character, and I think we're finally seeing something from Pochettino in terms of what he's building. And look, it's positives. I said that after the Arsenal game, I think we're going to do better in this run than people thought, and people gave us chance for, and it showed. It even showed, like again, Staffy didn't give us any chance, but proved them wrong. And I think maybe now it's time for people to actually wake up, including some Chelsea. You want me to send the screenshots now? Yes. I will show the screenshots.
Hey, man has receipts.
Wow, man said I'll bring receipts. That's mad.
We were in the comment section arguing, and you said we have no chance. You said we have no chance. You said we had no chance.
Who said that? I said
you.
Where?
Unless it was your brother using your account or something.
You think I run my socials?
Oh,
Oh, you're such a liar. Okay.
Hey, this
Okay,
guy's
bro.
a
He's
mess.
gonna do the
That's
whole
Anyway.
Johor, I think.
Anyway, listen, end of the day, we have Raheem Sterling and Cocaine Cole Palmer. That's his name, man. Players that were apparently weren't good enough for Man City. Bums. That's why they left. That's what they need to get
Bro,
to.
today Sterling, I felt
Bro,
like I was
Raheem
watching
Sterling
Neymar.
today,
It was
and
not normal. Wallah,
and
not
he went,
normal today,
he
Sterling.
celebrated in front of the City fans, tell him to calm down. I know Hamza was burning. Cocaine Cole Palmer, I mean, that performance was ridiculous, man. Hamza shit on him, said he wasn't good enough for Man City. That's why Pep let him go. And then he showed them levels. He showed Man City levels. He showed Pep levels. And he almost went through the whole bloody team and scored a wonder goal. So Hamza is in the mud, man. Man City are in the mud. You know, completely Foden silent, Alvarez silent, Bernardo Silva silent. Haaland is just typical Haaland. Him and his lucky ass penalty. And then he goes falling into the goal and subhanAllah, the ball rolls in with him. You know, and you got to give credit to Chelsea and Pochettino at the end of the day. And listen, my expectations for the start of the season, I think they're still possible now. Top 4 and both cups. I don't see why not. I don't see why not.
Hassan, are losers going last? Are losers going last on this?
No,
one,
no,
yeah?
no. We're not gonna do that. That's more A-listers, brother. That ain't here.
Because
By the way, guys,
lost, bro.
alhamdulillah, 1K people are watching us. Big up to you guys, man.
Big up.
So Hamza, the professor. Hey, Hamza. You told us all 3-1. Don't lie, because I will play the clip from the Lewis preview. Don't lie. You said you're gonna win 3-1. You said you're confident. You said my reject is their best player. Can you imagine?
Reject.
So now, talk to me. 4-4. What are you telling me?
Listen. First, we have to be honest today. Like Chelsea are at home. Yeah. This is
Wallah,
tough. Yeah. But we've got Chelsea fans here celebrating. One second. Chelsea fans here celebrating a 4-4. A 4-4 against Man City. I seem to be the only guy who's here disappointed because I have standards. Yeah. I will never lower my standards. I'm sorry. I'll put my hand
You're
up.
also the only Man City fan here. That's why.
I would know, but I would never lower my standards.
Hamza, even people from Spaces are here now. You see?
One second. I'm not gonna lower my standards. Yeah. I thought, let me wear an orange shirt, not get recognized in thing. Someone stopped me and goes, "You look like you just escaped from prison." I was like, "Nah." Listen, I came from the game. I think we were impressive. Let's look at the players. People don't give me about Chelsea had a young team. The average age of Chelsea's team that played us was 25.6 years. Average age of Man City player that played them was 26.3 years. There's no difference. Yeah? There's no difference. A team that had spent 1 billion to a team that I lost Gundogan. I had to go and get their reject.
Oh my God, the
Apparently,
prime is gonna
Kovacic
fall.
was their reject. That's what everyone said to me. We don't want Kovacic. They celebrate when I took Kovacic. Yeah?
I didn't
When I took
celebrate.
Gundogan, I lost Gundogan, I lost Mahrez. I decided to undergrade. Yeah? But I'm not coming here to make
Undergrade. That's a new word. Big up.
Yeah. Listen, I'm now, if you look at my team today, the performance was amazing. I think let's call out some players for Man City.
Bro.
I think mistakes cost us the win today. Mistake cost us. We underestimated Chelsea and we should have finished them. Like when we were 3-2 up, finish them, man. Doku, you're through on side, man. Finish them. But the problem is, this team won the treble, and some players there are trying to learn. They're gonna learn this. Yeah. Let's give out the best player. To me, the best player today, Erling Haaland, shut up every Chelsea fan.
Wallah, I'm about to log off the stream,
His
bro. I
statistics
can't do
about
this,
Erling
bro.
Haaland never scores against Chelsea. Phew. He scored against every single Premier League club in this country. Every single Premier League club in this country, he has scored against them. So there's no single club that can say Erling Haaland's never scored against us. Today, he scored against every single club. Chelsea was left. And the only reason why he didn't score against Chelsea last time, because we were champions and he didn't need to start. We started Alvarez. Okay. Number 2,
He started in the
Erling
home game.
Haaland already scored. He had a high rating. Okay. Phil Foden, conversation needs to be had. Phil Foden. People are talking about Phil Foden. Was he gonna step up this season? Phil Foden stepped up. No more questions. I hope I don't get asked that question again. Phil Foden was outstanding today. He was outstanding. He made the midfield of Chelsea, they couldn't handle it. Left, right, cutting in. He was doing every bit. Cool. The only mistake he made, he lost the ball that led to the penalty. He lost the ball that led to the penalty. But it was impressive. We dominated them. It was men against boys. The score didn't look at that. But when we had the ball, they were chasing shadows. All they were waiting for is counter, hit us on the counter and hope to get there. Yeah? But we were very comfortable. This is not the best City side. This is a City side that lost to Wolves, that lost to Arsenal. This is not yet the best City side. You guys are celebrating this. This is the best. It's not. What are we playing ourselves?
Aren't we treble winners?
1 second.
Yes, the City often start better after January. Yeah?
Someone's playing something.
Who's listening to the news?
Someone's playing something. Someone's playing something. Copyright.
My phone played an ad for some reason. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I was gonna say, the players, Phil Foden, amazing. Bernardo Silva, world class. Bernardo Silva was running right in the midfield. Mad. Enzo had to be subbed. £120 million player had to be subbed off because reputation was being damaged there. Enzo had to be told, yo, there's level to this game. You're being embarrassed. Enzo did not
let me
do
cook
nothing.
this guy, please.
Let's be honest.
Bro, I don't know what I'm hearing.
Please,
Wallah, I don't know what
Let
I'm
me
hearing.
cook. Let me cook him, please.
No, 1 second.
Please.
No,
After
1
he
second.
finishes, let me cook
Enzo
him.
didn't do nothing.
Please.
Foden was good. Haaland was good.
fraud.
Doc is the fact that you're such a he's a young 21-year-old.
He's the same age as Palmer, you fraud. What are you talking about? He's the same age as Palmer. I know, Hamza. No, 1 second. No, 1 second. No, I'm sorry. No, stop. This is before. This is Palmer's first season of first team football. No, 1 second. Getting consistent game time. He didn't get consistent game time at City. Don't give me bullshit. Before Saturday. No, 1 second. 1 second. No, Hamza. Are you on crack, bro? He ran for your whole team.
This guy didn't see it.
Bro, Hamza, were you
nothing.
blind? Are you sure you were at the game? What game were you at today? This is why, Wallah, this is why Man City will never be a big club. You are sitting here after you're playing your best team, after winning the treble, after you're supposed to be challenging from the Premier League and Champions League, coming against a team that have a bunch of 22, 21-year-olds, and they're 10th in the league, and you're sitting here praising nothing. What did any of your players do apart from, you know what, Rodri? I give him credit. Rodri is ridiculous.
Why did Enzo come
But where
off?
did any of your attack do? What did any of your attack do?
Enzo come off?
Because he
Why
went.
did
He went
you
to
not-
talk.
Why did Enzo come off? Why
Enzo,
did
this
Enzo
is not
coming off?
this.
Tell me
Baby, this
why.
is not the first game Enzo comes off. It's called tactics.
Oh.
Enzo comes off, Palmer goes into the 10. Enzo comes off, Palmer goes into the 10.
So
It's-
Enzo come. So
And the midfield goes to the left.
£120 million player cannot hold it against 90 minutes.
Baby, it's not holding off or not. It's called tactics. It's called doing what's best for the game. And we performed better.
I said today, Ziad, I'm gonna see your 240 million midfield. What they're gonna do? Yeah.
You know what?
And I was right.
Zia, this guy. Hold on.
This
Hamza.
is your best team,
No, hold on.
Enzo had a bad game.
1 second. Hamza.
Was
Hamza.
Enzo good today,
You talk
Zia?
utter
Was
shit
Enzo good
today.
today?
You talk utter shit today, brother. You
No, let me ask
you
you.
talk utter
He's
shit.
gone
No,
on the
forget about
defense
Enzo. Forget about Enzo. Because I've actually had enough. You got blood in your hands. Firstly, people of the chat, this guy right now is reporting live from Wormwood Scrubs. Yeah, for the locals,
I
they know
thought you were
about
going to say
Wormwood
firstly like
Scrubs.
the video. That's crazy.
Wormwood, yeah, like the video, and this guy is reporting live
1,300
from
people in here, guys. 1,300 people. Like the video, yalla.
Bro, he's reporting live from Wormwood Scrubs, bro, for his crimes, his war crimes on football, bro.
That's why you're wearing
crimes.
orange, Hamza?
Yeah, bro, this guy, I'm telling you right now, yeah. First of all, do you know who else is going to prison tonight? Yeah, who's actually been arrested on suspicion of kidnapping? Mr. Reece James. Yeah, and when they brought him to the police station, they said, "Empty your pockets now." He pulled out his wallet, He pulled out his car keys. He pulled out his iPhones, and then he also pulled out Jeremy Doku. He put him on the table. There we go. Jeremy Doku on the table. We found the guy. We found the guy who took Jeremy Doku.
Are you
We
embarrassed?
found the guy. We found the guy who took Jeremy Doku.
Are you not
Jeremy
embarrassed?
Doku, I went.
Are you
Hold
not
on,
embarrassed?
Hamza.
Doku was cooking today.
Hamza.
Before he came
Firstly,
Okay, he was
firstly,
bad. Yeah, okay,
you
no,
say,
one
you say,
second.
hold on,
Jeremy
hold on,
Doku-
let me speak.
The problem
Let
with
me
Jeremy
speak,
Doku was
because
cooking
you sit
today?
here-
This
Wow,
guy is
wow,
a
wait.
problem.
This guy's a fraud.
Hamza, these guys are putting
I go
a
into
guy, a
the-
21-year-old first
It
season.
doesn't matter.
Palmer is
This man
21.
this season.
Palmer is
The thing
21. What are you
okay,
talking about?
He just-
Palmer is the
This
same
guy's
age.
a fraud.
The only
He's the same age as Saka. He's the same age as Saka. So what are you telling me?
So they're
Saka's
all
here
big
doing
up
it.
losers.
And
Don't bring that loser
Saka's
into
here
man.
doing
Listen, I'm
it.
not talking
Saka's
about that.
here doing
I'm
it.
talking about
Saka's here
Cole
doing
Palmer.
it.
Cole Palmer was
Meanwhile,
okay.
meanwhile, guess what? This is how Doku's
He
time
wasn't
gone. Yeah?
bad.
This is how Doku's time gone. Yeah, he came up against Arsenal. He went to Zinchenko, got locked up. Then he tried to switch sides to Ben White, got locked up. Secondly, he then went to Bournemouth and decided, oh yeah, let me stat pad against Bournemouth because unfortunately they're lacking resources.
The stat
Let me
pad
just
that you
stat
had to
pad.
get a free
Let me just
penalty for
let me
Havertz.
just let
The
me
free
let me just
penalty
stat
you had
pad.
to give for Havertz
Let me
to start pad his career.
listen. Let me
Arsenal
stat
talking
pad.
about 65
Let me
million.
stat pad. We're
Don't
not
talk
talking
about
Saad,
about. We're
Saad,
not
one
talking
second.
about Havertz.
Saad, I
We're
love
talking about
Saad.
Doku.
please.
This is
Hamza,
the best
respect.
performance of
Havertz had
Saad
to be
ever.
given a
Hamza,
free
one
penalty.
second. Hamza, 1 second. You like to come up
Fraud.
here and just waffle all the time. You're talking about £100 million signing, no problem. Can you tell me what Grealish did?
I think, listen, Grealish was.
Why was he on the bench to begin
No,
with for Baby
listen,
Doku?
Listen, there was only an error that we made. We made errors that they scored from. Vardio error, yeah, that was an error. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was an error. I
How much
agree.
how much did he cost?
He cost 70 million.
يا شيخ يا ابن الحلال يا 70 million.
3 million 60, plus everything. If I type, yeah, it's here.
What are we rounding down now? What are you talking
1 second.
about?
He cost. That's what he cost.
Fraud.
In total, it was going to cost 85 million euros.
Okay, yeah, Hamza,
I'm talking about
is your first goal a penalty?
I think it's a penalty.
Allah.
You're such a fraud.
So 1 second.
Okay,
one second.
And everyone here knew
Such a
football.
fraud. Wallahi.
Yeah.
So Hamza, Cucurella is marking Haaland. Cucurella, Haaland grabs him, drags him away, and then in one little touch, that 6'5" idiot, and he falls, and you think it's a penalty. That's one. So you scored from a dodgy penalty. You then scored from a deflection. So 2 of your 4 goals were deflection, okay, and a dodgy penalty. And you're supposed to. That's your best current team. Your bench was shocking. That is your best current team, and you're playing a team that barely wins at home. There's their first season on the manager. They've been struggling. They've been struggling all season, like you've been saying, and you're shitting on our players and manager. We've been struggling all season, let alone at home. The whole season we've been struggling. We are bloody 10th. We're competing with Aston Villa and Crystal Palace. This is your words, and you come with this excuse, and you struggle. Come on, man. I'm not Hamza. Have some shame.
Let's talk about this.
Excuse, bro.
Once
How can you say that Bernardo Silva? Hamza,
once it's an attacking forward and you're dragging the guy,
had a good game?
it's a risk of a penalty.
How can you say Bernardo? How can you say Bernardo
The thing
Silva
is, in this
had a
country,
good game?
people complain about small issues. Yeah, look, it was a penalty. It was overlooked. They had to look at it for 2 minutes to decide. Should we not give? Is it 100% conclusive? And they're quite confident. There was no way.
They flopped the check. Firstly, they flopped the check. They flopped the check. No, I'm not letting you breathe, man. My foot's on your neck. My foot's on your neck, bro. So relax.
Hey,
I'm not letting you breathe right now. Listen, you need to understand, yeah, Akhi. You need to understand, yeah. You need to understand. You just told me Bernardo Silva had a good game. You told me Bernardo Silva. Do you know what Bernardo Silva was doing today? He was of the old Gallagher. You know Gallagher from last season when they said he's like a dog. He's just running around. Let me try and do something. Let me just run for the sake of running. That's all Bernardo Silva was doing today. All that Bernardo Silva was doing today. Just running around, trying to get the ball and trying to pass it over to somebody. And then he tries to get the ball, he passes it over to somebody. Yeah, you're telling me. I want you to answer.
Bernardo Silva.
Hold on. What did Rodri do when Chelsea were cutting through your midfield like hot butter?
Yeah, we were.
Yeah, with a hot knife.
No,
Sterling was cooking. Sterling and Palmer were cooking, man.
I mean, look,
Oh my God.
I love Saad's game. And now we have to pin him down, okay? So now, Hamza, simple question.
Let me answer. I was finishing.
No, okay. 1 second, because now I will flip it on you. You drew 4-4 today. You're saying Bernardo Silva played well. Okay, no problem. Tell me who played badly for Man City then. Name the players that didn't perform for Man City. Go on, name them.
Walker didn't play well
He got
today.
cooked.
Yeah. Vardy made a mistake. And Diaz made the mistakes. So those three are the guys that made errors.
Who say that again? Gvardiol, Diaz, and who?
And Walker.
Walker.
So because they made
Walker played,
mistakes.
Yeah, he did. Let me look at the rating. He must definitely.
No. I think Walker played bad as well. Sterling had him on toast. That guy was getting ripped apart.
Yeah.
Sterling was
Walker's
cooking.
34. 34.
Oh, now. So what are you talking about, bro? Now you're. Why are you bringing up every excuse? No, 1 second. Why is it every excuse under the sun? He's 34. He's 21. We have a 39-year-old in our team. Thiago Silva is 39.
He conceded 4 goals. I don't come up with his age. I'm not gonna shame him up because he's 39, obviously.
So Thiago Silva played bad.
Thiago Silva, I don't think he was that special.
Oh my God,
bro!
Let me see. 1 second. Let me look at the rating.
This guy's looking at ratings. Do I care about ratings?
He's getting rated, bro.
Cucurella got eaten for toast with Phil Foden. Every single.
What did Phil Foden do?
Foden got the ball. He was cooking Cucurella. Yeah.
What about in the second half? The second half.
Maybe disaster.
Maybe
disaster was a disaster today. Disaster did not know what to do. Disaster got destroyed. Disaster.
He looked up when Doku got past Reece James on 2 occasions. When Doku got past Reece James, guess who was there? Disasi. Yeah, baby disaster. He was there and he locked him up.
So, you know the fact that he said he did cut Reece James? I swear. He did that past him. He did that went past him. At one point, I said it to Ziad. Guys, find me that clip. I'll never forget. Wallahi. Yo, he twisted Palmer one leg. He said, yo, we're going this side. He slipped that side.
Let me listen. Hamza, you keep talking about Doku, okay? Hamza, you keep talking about Doku. You keep talking about Doku. Listen, Reece James,
Doku made Palmer do a split. Palmer stood up, yeah? When Palmer stood up, he pulled his pants like that. I thought, you got done so bad. You pulled your pants.
Habibi, Hamza, listen. I watched it as well. Look, 1 second. I'm waiting for the clip as well. I've got a clip as well. I have a clip ready as well.
The young players.
You can't criticize Doku. Oh my God, the young players. So now you're using the excuse of young players. You're playing for a team that just won the treble under the best manager in history, arguably. What are you talking about? Reece James, from when he started to when he got subbed off, he attempted 6. I've got it right here. 6 tackles, successful tackles. 5 out of 6. So he attempted 6. 5 of them were successful in front of Doku. What are you talking about? Doku was nowhere to be seen. And you talk about 21. You said your reject is Chelsea's best player. He's 21 as well. And he cooked your team. He was running for your whole team. He almost scored a literally Messi goal. Went through your whole team.
Who?
Palmer, what are you talking? I'll show you the clip, Palmer.
Nah, Hamza, you cannot. Hamza,
what are you talking about, bro? You're just lying.
Okay, there is days where you cannot lie. You have to come up here and be honest. Palmer today was one of the best, if not the best player on the whole pitch alongside Sterling. Actually, if I'm saying best player on the pitch, I'm naming probably 3 or 4 Chelsea players. I'll be honest with you. Sterling was one of the better ones. Palmer was one of the better ones. Surprisingly, Chelsea's best midfielder, sorry to say this, Ziad, was Gallagher. I think Gallagher was unbelievable.
Yeah, Gallagher was fine, man.
I thought Gallagher was on smoke today. Yeah. Also, Jackson played really well, to be honest with you.
Is it?
No, I don't think
he did.
I don't think
no, he did.
Not from where I was.
Yeah, that also bias comes in as to where we rated Jackson pre-game, you know? That's also
no, I'm just saying from where I was watching the game.
I've got the ratings here.
I don't care about your bloody ratings. The point is, ex-City players that you don't care about and you didn't rate. Sterling today.
Haaland was the man of the match.
Oh my God. Haaland was man of the match. I'm going to break this laptop. I'm actually going to throw this laptop out the window. What are you talking about?
Haaland,
Oh my God.
Where did
What
you guys
Bro,
put
What
Haaland?
game did you watch?
You know what happens, yeah. Haaland on these match things, yeah, where they do these little
And as well, second one.
ratings
I
and
looked
that.
at the second one.
No,
He
no,
went
the-
man of
the
the
ra-
match in
Bro,
FPL.
the ratings
he's
of
man
all
of the
these
match
man
for
of the
the league.
matches, yeah, all these man of matches, yeah, they're big name hype. Yeah,
Haaland
so they're
got
gonna give
man
it
of
to
the
Haaland. They're gonna give it to Haaland because he's the big name.
He had
It's
2
simple as that.
goals and 1
Simple as
assist.
that.
Do you know
had
who got?
2
Do
goals
you know who
and
got
1
man of the
assist.
match? Do you know
You
who
said
actually got?
2 goals.
No. Saad. Do you know who
Can't
actually?
give man of the match for
Do you
that.
know? Do you know who actually left the stadium with an actual trophy award of man of the match? Do you know who did?
Who?
Cocaine Cole Palmer.
No.
So you
no
can
way.
no. You can have your
way.
listen. You
No
can have your
way Cole Palmer
you
got
can
man of
have
the
your
match.
stupid app. You can have your little app that says
Because of
Haaland got man of the match.
penalty.
But the person that
People
actually
penalty,
has a
that's why I have to
trophy,
give him a-
Habibi,
My boy, I don't mind.
bro, the person that left with a trophy that said man of the match, Man City versus Chelsea, Man City, at this date was Palmer. Your reject that you said, that was shit. Okay,
Bro,
so
I've
have
got
some
it
respect.
everywhere here.
Humble yourself, Hamza. And your
I've
response,
got everywhere here. Haaland was man of the match.
Hamza, I don't care. I'm telling you who left with the award.
From
okay?
where? From who? From who?
From Sky Sports.
Get
Who
out, Sky
else?
Sports, man. They give everyone.
Bro,
They give people like Bukayo Saka for the sake of just people to watch their show. They're desperate.
bro.
I don't care about
Yeah.
Sky Sports.
Hamza, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
The guy who
Yeah?
scored 2 goals and 1 assist.
Hamza, your reaction, okay? We're almost 40 minutes in, and your reaction to today's game after we've all sat here and watched it is the reason why Man City will never be a big club, because your mentality stinks. Your mentality stinks. Okay,
Oh.
you can no. You can sit here after all the waffle. Thank you, Hassan.
Look at that.
Thank
Look
you.
at
Other
that's
than
my
Hamza.
that's
Thank
my
you.
thing. I listen. Look at both your rejects, Hamza, flourishing. Look at both your rejects
How does it
flourishing,
feel, Hamza?
smiling. They cooked you.
This guy
That's
showed me
Sky
trophies.
Sports
today.
man of the
Cook.
match.
How does it feel, Hamza?
The real man of the match was Haaland.
Yeah,
Hamza, how does it
listen.
feel?
Hamza, listen, man. This is
Look
No,
at
you
this. Look
can-
at this
I
picture,
don't
Hamza.
mind.
One
Yeah,
sec, خليه
Cole
يحكي.
Palmer's a good player. I like
Hamza,
him.
how does it feel seeing Hamza? How does it feel seeing this picture? Tell me.
Huh?
How does it feel seeing this picture, Hamza? Tell me.
Yeah, I like Cole Palmer. I don't have a problem with Cole Palmer. I think he's a
There
good
you are.
youngster. I
There
really
you
want.
There you are.
him
So
more.
why you hate Sterling?
I really want, but this is to show you I'm feeding these Premier League clubs like Chelsea.
there you
You're
are.
nobody
There you
before
are.
you had my boys.
we were nobody.
Remove
We
it,
were
Hamza. Remove it.
we were double your club before we had those players.
So
What are
be
you talking
grateful
about,
for
bro?
I fed you already. So
What are you talking
I'm not
about?
gonna cuss my guys.
We
I'm not gonna
owned you
cuss
before
Sterling.
these players.
Give me the
We
league
owned
title.
you
I'm not
before
gonna
these
cuss.
players. What are you
I'm not
talking
gonna
about?
cuss Sterling or Palmer. No
Yeah,
way.
because he celebrated in front of your fans and shushed you. But
No,
listen,
he
listen.
did this.
Listen.
He did this. He did this.
No. He went like this. Means calm the fuck down and shut the fuck up. This is what it means.
No, he said.
Yeah.
Hey, what he
No,
did, he did the- he
no,
did the
he
Ronaldo
didn't.
here.
He did. No. He didn't go like this.
Other boys are coming up.
No,
Check
he
it
did
out.
it. He didn't go
Look
like this.
down, check
He
out
went like
Nottingham
this.
Forest,
He
check
said
out Crystal Palace.
it was like a
and
Ronaldo
check the likes of
celebration.
Brentford down there.
It was like a Ronaldo celebration. He said, "Calm down, shut your mouth. You talk too much." That's what he's saying. But listen,
And speaking
before,
of calm down,
go
calm down, before we
Sam,
let
can I get
Staffy-
water? Because I drank my
Yeah,
tea
yeah.
and his milk is
Yeah, you
spoiled.
can go,
I made
go
a
get
mess.
water. As I read the super chats before we let, as long as you're not on a space, Hamza, they'll tell me if you're on a space. Huh? Tell me right now.
No, I'm drinking water.
Yes. So let me go to these super chats before we let Judge Mo and Staffy chime in. Big up to C who says treble winners drawing 10th place Chelsea. Facts, brother, facts. That's why we have to hold him to a standard. Big up to my guy Lauren who says, so Professor, you needed a soft penalty, a handball not given, and a Norwegian cyborg to elbow a goal in to win. Thoughts? This is here's the thing, Lauren. I love the fact you sent into the super chat because you're very supportive of the channel, number one. And number two, because you actually thought that Hamza was gonna give you a real answer. This guy came up here and said Haaland was man of the match because of a ratings app that people vote on. Doesn't that tell you all you need to know? Big up to you, Lauren. Thank you so much for the super chat. Big up to Hit44 says Ruben Diaz was moving like a crackhead all game. That was Ruben Diaz from the World Cup right there. He got dunked on today. Big up to you, Hit. Big up to Mark says John Terry must have slept with Anthony Taylor. So, yo, Mark, you're so wrong for that, Mark. Mark is so wrong for that. But I love it. I love it. But you're wrong for that, Mark. Big up to
Big
you.
up Wayne
Big up
Bridge.
to from Mark, we go to Mike. Cutting through City on the counter is as easy as throwing a hot dog down a hallway. Chelsea deserve 3 points. Plastic FC robbery. Hush, hush, Hamza. 100% Chelsea were the much better team today, and they definitely deserve to win today's game. 100% it wasn't City. Big up to you, Mike Das. Thank you so much for the super chat. Big up to Shani, who says, Cook, that delusional blood who thinks he can get Reece James. El Capitano came home and took out Doku out of his pocket. 250 million for his right leg. Keep the blue flag flying high. That's what my guy XA is saying. He's talking about the preview where Hamza wanted Reece James. Big up to Lawrence, says, if you won from VR and Anthony Taylor, clap your hands. If you draw from a dodgy handball, clap your hands. Big up to you, man. Big up to you, Lawrence, man. Hamza won't ever clap. Won't ever clap, even though he's the biggest fraud on this entire panel, but we love him. Big up to you, Lauren. Thank you so much for the super chat. Big up Adib, who says, I'm still looking for Doku. I can't find him. Habibi Adib, Tislam. Thank you for the super chat. No one can find him. All 100K fans showed up for the treble parade are whimpering to the strings of Jacob's cello right now. And speaking of Jacob, Jacob's on his way, which makes this a 7-person panel, which means all hell about to break loose. Big up to you, Lauren. Big up to Omar, says Hamza and Gundogan better love story than Twilight. You keep mentioning him. You can't get over him. Big up to Badr. Thanks so much, Badr, who says, never compare that tackle merchant Diaz to that goat Virgil van Dijk. Fact. That's my guy, Badr, right there. Big up to man like Martin, who says Doku embarrassing, Walker liability, Foden Foxden. Wow. Like foe, like ghosting, Rodri yellow, Perling Paland, PGMO oil, Palmer and Sterling dunking on Pep. What a Sunday. It's been a great Sunday indeed, my brother. Liverpool won 3-0, and then Chelsea dunked on City, scored 4 times. Hold that, you frauds. Thank you so much, Martin. Big up to Terence, says Hamza was on the space gaslighting that Doku was good. He got pocketed by James and booked for diving. What a fraud. I can't lie, that Doku dive was absolutely embarrassing. But thanks so much, Terence, for the super chat. Completely agree with you. Big up to AJ, says Foden was the only positive for us today. A realistic City fan in the chat. Big up to you. Big up to my guy Felix, and that is not Joao, that's Felix Takazi, who says Palmer outperformed Foden. Uncomfortable conversations. I expect our performances versus the bottom teams as well. Not getting gassed and keeping standards. Cry Hamza. Guys, go check if Hamza's in a space as well. Come back, report for duty if Hamza's in a space, so we can, destroy him. Telling you right now, he better not be in a space. But today Palmer was one of the best players on the pitch, full stop. انتوا شو قاعدين تاخذوا بالدور كل شوي حدا بطفي كاميرته. Big up to Awantha, says, well, Mr. Hamza talk about Rodri's deflected goal like he always likes to talk about Martinelli. Plus Enzo came off because he was injured. He still feels the tackle from Romero. Awantha, this is where I have to be honest and objective. I don't think Enzo had the best performances today. When I looked at Chelsea today, I thought Gallagher was unreal today, tackling, getting stuck in, getting involved. I thought Gallagher done what was required. The other two, in my opinion, didn't play up to the par. But there's no one from Chelsea who could fully fault. But I don't think Enzo was levels today. I want that, and that's just me being honest. Big up to Hassan, says, Hamza, were you watching the same game? What do you have to say about Gallagher? Grealish off the bench, your 100 million player. Logic makes no sense. I asked him about Grealish, and then he started stuttering. He couldn't answer the question, Hassan Ali. But that's why we love Hamza. He will just defend his team like no other. So, yeah, big up to you, Hassan Ali. Big up to Blaze, who says 160 million pound Phillips and Jack on the bench against 10th at Chelsea. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing, Blaze. Big up to G Pat, who says, Hamza, how much did Anthony Taylor cost? Hey, not that expensive knowing these fraudulent referees. Probably, like 3 million? Big up to Tapelo, who says, Hamza, you fraud. You escaped embarrassment. Not a penalty. Handball goal. Deflection goal. This fraud. Anthony Taylor is shit. 8 goals in 2 games, 100%. Big up to you. Thank you so much, Tapelo, for the super chat. And, I realized he kept talking about Martinelli's deflected goal. He didn't want to talk about Rodri's deflected goal today. Big up to you, Tapelo. Big up to Omar, says, Mo just casually eating lib ومكسرات, enjoying. Big up to you, Omar. Di Habib Albna. Big up to man like Rahul, who says, Haram's out here getting fried. He is getting cooked today still. Big up to AJ, who says, Gallagher, Rahim, RJ were all better than Palmer. No problem, but Palmer was better than all your players.
They were all good as each other.
Where do we go from here? Big up to my guy, Cuz Light here, who says, Hamza, clearly a recent City fan, doesn't know how to take an L. Big up to Amro, who says, Haaland is a tap-in merchant. Nunes clear. Hey, I ain't going to go that far. You get me, but I think Nunes is a better footballer, like maybe all round and stuff, even though that's not really that hard to be a bit better.
What a loser. He said Haaland.
Big up to Don Yasser. Hamza, let me finish it. Big up to Don Yasser, says, I'm hearing Doku is the next Moise Keane. Wow. That's so disrespectful.
Baby Ronaldinho. Baby Ronaldinho.
Allah, that's so disrespectful. Big up to Chambe, who says, Hamza, keep drinking your milk. We are coming for you after the international break. Yes, sir. I can't lie to you. If they play like they did today and they give them all them spaces Imagine what Salah, Nunes, Jota are gonna do to them, man, right there. They're gonna get destroyed, Habibi, destroyed. Chambe, stick around, and thank you so much for the love and for the super chat. Big up to Awanta Anthony, who says, "Where is our thank you for KDB, Ake, Kovacic? All of these are quote-unquote Chelsea rejects, so he can hold that." And finally, big up to Jilno, who says, "People keep talking about Gallagher like he's Lee Cattermole. His technique is good, and he's one of the best pressers in Europe, scores goals too." I agree with you. I don't think Gallagher is as bad as people make out personally, and I agree with that, with this super chat.
It's
Completely. I
Henderson
think
little
Gallagher
son.
was
Henderson
one of the
little
better
son.
players on the pitch today. But anyway, big up to all of you guys. Thank you all for tuning in to another Ahwa. We're going to carry on, guys, now with the show. There's 1,500 people watching us, Habibis. 1,500 people watching us. Record-breaking Ahwa. I want every single one of you guys right now to hit that like button. We have 560 likes. Next stage is 600, 700 likes. Everyone right now, slap that like button. Subscribe to This Is Football if you're ready to do so. Big up to Just Joe in the chat before he accuses me that he has to send me money for me to respond. So big up to you guys. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing. We want to get to 1K likes by the end of today's video. And speaking of by the end of today's videos, Habibi, we also want to get this fraudulent guy on the top right to 2K subscribers. I just posted Staffy TV's link in the description, Habibis. Go subscribe to
Big
Staffy
up,
TV
Staffy. Subscribe
right
to-
now. Get him to 2K subscribers. We want to help out my brother Staffy. We need him to be on 2K subs by the end of the stream. Look how close he is, 1896. Yalla, go subscribe to his channel if you have yet to do so. And speaking of helping out a brother get his subscribers, he thought I was going to let him go. I'm not going to let him go because today he's putting on a performance of a lifetime. The man himself, the man from Morocco, the man called Saad. He's on 578 subscribers, you guys. So how about we get him monetized before the end of the stream? So everyone right now, go and subscribe to Saad's channel right here at the Football Corner 97. I just posted it in the chat. Go subscribe to my brother's channel right now and help him get to his 1K target. Everyone right now, see, this is you. Click on this link right here. Football Corner 97. Boom, subscribe. Go subscribe right now to the Football Corner 97. Big up to you guys, Habibi. So slap the likes, subscribe, keep getting involved in the chat. And speaking of getting involved, there's two people who haven't spoken on the game yet, Staffy and Mo. So let me get their opinions on the Chelsea City game. So go on, guys. Go on, Chelsea side. Go on, sorry, Staffy and Mo.
Hamza, Wallah, Hamza, I just want to get up and do some prayer for you. Because wallahi, that amount of waffle that you've given us today was, I want to use one of your famous words. Have some shame, Hamza. Wallahi, have some shame, Hamza. You sat there and you said that you give them your rejects, you feed them, all that stuff. You acted like you're the guardian. You hear me now?
Yeah.
My mic. Okay.
Yes, much better.
You're acting like you're their guardian, Hamza, and then you go to them today, and I'll hold my hand up. I thought they would lose. I know the screenshots that Ziad has kind of hurt his feelings. Ziad, that's the same chat I was sitting in saying you can't beat City without Havertz and Mount. So if you took me seriously, that's on you. Anyways, I did think you guys were gonna lose, but you guys came out and surprised me. I will be honest. They showed a lot of fight. They showed a lot of energy. Hutch had a game plan and it worked for the majority of the game. And I like what I saw because this is the same team that we make fun of when they lose to the likes of Brentford and the smaller teams. But this season, they've been doing well in the big games. Have they won all of them? No. But they always put a fight. They always get close. And today was one of them. And if I'm being very honest, without a penalty and a deflected goal, this could have been a different result. Now, I will say one thing that will piss off Ziad and will piss off everyone. That's probably the only thing I'll agree with Hamza with. I don't think that I don't. Sorry. Let me go back. That penalty was correct. I don't think it wasn't a penalty. Now I understand people were pissed at the pull and all that. That pull from what's his name? It was Cucurella. That pull from Cucurella to Haaland when Haaland was running, that was a part of the. So when the ball was played, he was still pulling him. I don't care about the pull when they were both standing because I know they were standing like this, holding each other. The minute he started running and he still had a hold on him, that's why the penalty was given. So anything after that is the reason that penalty was given. However, that's the only thing I'm going to give City today. I think that was a correct penalty.
Staffy, just quickly, he grabbed him to so Haaland's in front of him. He grabbed Cucurella towards him so then he can run in front of him.
He always does that. I know he always does
That's
that.
a foul, Habibi. You can't do
grabbed
that.
him. Like a ragdoll, bro. Like a ragdoll.
You can't do that. That is
know,
more.
Hey, have some shit. Don't talk for
No,
Chelsea.
I mean,
Come on.
That is more of a
Listen.
foul. That is more of a foul than what Cucurella done.
But the ball wasn't played to any of them at that time, which is why by the rules, when the ball was played in and Haaland started running and then he got pulled, that's why the penalty was given. It happens all the time. Players tug and war all the time. That's why that penalty was given. I think it was a penalty.
Staffy, what's
Outside
that
of that,
behind you?
what do you mean? What's that behind?
What's that behind you, Staffy? Oh, that's the spirit of the wolf. Because the man Yacub is here, so let me just get his intro out of the way while as Staffy continues.
Allah, you scared me. I thought someone was behind me, bro. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I live alone.
Don't worry. The Wolves were behind him though yesterday. Hey yo, joining us on the channel, man like Yacub. Go on, Yacub. How you doing, brother?
Tottenham.
Hey everybody.
Bro.
Hey everybody.
You're still
How's
in your
everyone
depression
doing?
robe.
It's not a depression robe. It is a robe of defeat. I wear it because it's cozy. It makes me feel better when I take an L. So yes.
You know,
And it's the
Yacub,
robe
you
of
look
bad
like
smell.
every teenage girl when she gets broken up with, she sleeps in a robe like that and she watches movies.
What do you think
That's
I
what
ate
you
for
like
dinner last
royal.
night? Chocolate chip ice cream. Thank you.
There you go.
The
That's
big
so
top, I like.
disgusting, bro.
Yacub
I
right
know
now
in
is
America
every,
they got the big top, bro.
bro, he's every white teenage girl in America when she gets broken up with in elementary school.
I mean, he supports Tottenham, man. What do you expect? It's
Yeah, I can pick your fights today. You're fighting with
No,
Hamza. Why you picking on
it's Tottenham, man. Am I gonna forget that we smacked them at a 3-point lane?
Okay, let's
Not
not
even a
do
week
this right
ago.
now.
See what he
Let's
does,
stop
wallahi,
it.
bro.
Can we let Staffy finish on City Chelsea? Ziad
Yalla,
every
stop.
time.
You were starting them with your Wolves shit.
Yeah, wallahi, he scared me, bro, because I live alone. When he said, who's behind you, wallahi, I got shook. I almost shit myself.
It was just a
Anyways.
wolf, bro.
It's just a wolf. Anyways, back to Hamza the fraud. Listen, Hamza, you
Just a
talked
wolf?
about rejects. You talked about rejects. I remember you said that Sterling wasn't a club legend for you or something like that. You're saying that Cole Palmer is a reject, all that stuff. And listen, Hamza, whether you like it or not, they deserved the goals today. They played well. They surprised you. You were sitting there. You were worried. I'll tell you something, Hamza. When you were watching the game in Stamford Bridge, you're like, shit, I have to go on This Is Football tonight, and I might be representing a defeat. I might be walking out of the stadium after a defeat. Ziad is waiting for me. Lewis is waiting for me. Surfer is waiting for me. Fatur is waiting for me. Don is waiting for me. You were scared, Hamza. I know you were scared. That's why you went to the police, because you needed some protection. Listen, at the end of the day, Hamza, you didn't give this team a chance. Most of us didn't. We thought that they're going to get slapped. We said they're the 12th best team in the league, this and that. And listen, I'm someone who personally just played against Man City, and I saw my team show zero fight. Today, when I watched Chelsea, I saw a lot of fight. I saw so much fight from that
Thank
team,
you.
especially there was so much fight from this team, especially the likes of Conor Gallagher that always gets trolled. Listen, the guy today put a clinic, especially on Rodri. Rodri wasn't having his best games, and it was mainly because of the midfield. Pochettino, that we usually make fun of, and a lot of people make fun of, today played had a good plan for this game, and it was working out for the majority of the games. And the majority of the time. Another day, that deflection does not happen, Hamza, and you don't get. Well, you didn't get the 3 points, but you wouldn't be ahead. Another day, you're not getting that penalty, and you wouldn't take the lead. I think they played very well. I think they deserve respect. I understand that they're not in a respectful place in the table, but that's what makes it more special. Because we all sat here and we said they have no chance and they're going to get bopped off the pitch, and they did it, Hamza. So you're in the mud, Hamza. I know you didn't lose, but you're in the mud because you run your mouth the most. And at the end of the day, you didn't pick up the points. So you can sit there looking like a traffic
criticize
cone.
their midfield.
Listen, you can sit there. No, I'm not going to criticize them. You can sit there you're looking like a traffic cone, Hamza. Let me tell you something in that orange. You're sitting there looking like a traffic cone. And that's probably the best performance. That's a better performance than most of your players today. Because no. Listen, because he doesn't want to call out Baby Doku. I'm tired of hearing Baby Doku.
Baby
Ronaldinho. You said
Baby
Ronaldinho. Wallahi, have some shame, Hamza. Wallahi, have some shame to say this Baby Ronaldinho. Reece James saw him today. You know that clip of.
He was cutting this side and he was cutting that side.
You know,
Salah,
Jimmy
Hamza's
yesterday
just
was
getting
cooking you.
kicked on the stream.
You know what it is? When Jimmy was cooking you
bro.
yesterday, Hamza, and he kept saying, come here so I could cook you. That's what James was doing today. Every same time he saw Doku. Wait, why does Hamza have
Hamza's
these lips?
getting kicked today. Hamza
What
getting
Don't
kicked
do
today.
me dirty, man. Don't do me this dirty, man. I don't get that by an Arsenal fan. No way.
Hamza, why do you have these lips? What happened?
Bro,
Wallahi,
This guy said I don't want to get dealt by an Arsenal fan when my team dealt with him anyway. And listen, you got double trouble, bro. You got dealt by
Look
me.
at look at him,
Hamza, let
Hamza,
me
man.
tell you something.
He's
Let me
taking him on
try
a
it.
walk, man. He's taking
Hamza,
him
let me
on a
tell you
walk.
something. If this was Saka today getting locked up like that, you would cook him. If it was Rashford getting locked up like that, you would cook him. If it was Salah getting cooked like that, you would cook him.
By the best
Mo
brother.
Because the baby
Salah
dog
didn't show up. Mo Salah didn't show up against Luton Town. That's what we want to remember him.
Mind you, Hamza, this is Reece James that you made fun of for his injuries. You said that he only played 60% of the games. So this guy misses a lot of games due to injury. But
he had to
today,
be taken off because he was cooked.
he
Oh
didn't.
my God, this
Wait.
guy,
Let me,
man.
hold on. Let me cook
Why did
Hamza.
he
Let me
get
cook
taken
Hamza.
off then?
Let
Why
me
did
cook
he get
Hamza.
taken off
Why
then?
He just came
Hamza?
back from
One second,
injury.
one second. Let me cook him.
Best
Let me
players
cook
don't
him.
get taken off.
So
One-
a player
one
with one
second.
hamstring, bloody
One
cooked your bloody
second. Let me
Doku.
cook him. Let me
Bro,
cook
got
him.
taken off for gusto.
Hamza, hold on, Hamza.
Captain.
You just scored an own goal,
Are we
Hamza.
serious?
I'll tell you why, Hamza. Because you know who got subbed off first between the two? Doku got subbed off first. And then he subbed off James.
Mhm.
So when Grealish came on, Gusto came on.
So he was scared
That's
of Grealish.
crazy.
No, hold on. So you if that's your logic, then admit right now that Doku lost the battle to
No,
James.
he didn't. He
Because
didn't.
he left first. So
No,
by
he
your
didn't.
logic,
No. Because
Hamza, Doku got subbed off first, then James. So if you're gonna go by that logic, admit right now that Doku lost the battle with James. If not, then don't say that waffle anymore.
1 second, yeah. Number one, yeah. I'll not get cooked about Doku when you sign Anthony for 100 million.
No. Don't do that. Don't do that. No one is talking about Anthony.
He's such a
I didn't
fraud.
say
And
him.
Havertz got signed for
No,
Arsenal
no
for
one's
65
talking about
and
Anthony.
Sam signed
No. You're not
85
gonna get away
million
with that.
Nunes.
You're
I'm
not
not
gonna
going
get
to
away with
accept
that.
that.
No.
But
You're
one
not gonna get
second.
away with that. No.
Nunes
He
did
promoted
an
you are
assist today.
criminals in terms
I'm
of
going to
signing.
speak. I'm going to
Wallahi, biggest
Nah,
criminals.
Hassan,
Mute him.
Hassan,
Mute him.
Hassan,
Wallahi,
Hassan.
biggest
Mute him,
criminals.
Sam.
We got
Sam,
one
mute him.
for Anthony,
Sam,
one
mute
for
him.
Kai
Mute
Havertz,
him,
and one
Sam.
for
I will
Darwin
not let him
Nunes.
speak.
Wallahi,
I got
not
Mo
let him
Salah.
for a
I got
young
Mo
boy.
I
Salah.
will not let
I
him
got
A
Mo
speak.
young
Salah.
boy
Hamza,
cooking,
I will not
I got
let
Mo
you
like
Salah.
concentrating. Like
Hamza,
Doku's
Hamza, I will not let you speak.
He's
Mute him
young.
because I will not let him speak. I did not sit here and say that Anthony is baby Ronaldinho. So you can't cook me because I didn't say that. You said he's baby Ronaldinho,
No.
and then I just told you he got cooked
I
by
say the
James.
way he
and by-
dribbles, the way he moves.
I
That way,
don't
touch
care,
inside.
Hamza. I don't care. Admit right now, if you're gonna go by a logic, don't worry about Anthony. Anthony's shit, and everyone knows that I say he's shit. But if you're gonna sit here and say baby Doko and baby Ronaldinho, but then he got subbed off before James, then you must admit that
You're
he
killing me
lost the
because he's
battle
trying
to
to kill
James.
us, our
That's
boy.
all I want to hear from you. And
He
if you're
got
gonna
died for
walk,
book.
then
He
khalas, I'm
got
just gonna stick
he
with
got
it.
booked for diving, man.
I,
He
I
gets booked for
think
diving.
now, I think before Doku got taken off, I swear
Don't you
I believe
dare.
he was a better player than Palmer.
Oh my
Wallah
god.
Azim, you're high,
At that
bro.
time,
Oh my
at that
This
god.
guy,
you said
man.
that.
Oh
at that
my.
time. No, see, this is the
You know
problem.
what?
What minute? 1 second. What minute did Doku get taken off at?
Like the 60th minute.
60th minute. I was thinking Grealish often starts this kind of games. Do you know why? I didn't expect Doku to play. Do you know why? Because Pep introduced
Because he's
him
not good
slowly.
enough?
But he's never seen a player so good, probably, many players so good, who's just come into the Premier League and has taken us by storm, like literally.
So why did he
My
do?
guys have
Why didn't he do
4
anything
assists
today
in
then?
one game.
So why
Yeah,
didn't he
so-
do anything today?
No,
You
1
know,
second.
you know,
Today,
bro, you know how deep it is, yeah?
today, the
Bro,
biggest
yo,
mistake
this is
he made.
such a violation.
Bro,
Yo, this is such a violation. No way. They just called Doku Doxon Odoi.
That's a
Hey,
good
Ducks
one,
gonna
Big
man.
up
die,
Donny
it's
Yasser. Man
crazy.
called him Doxon
Hey.
Odoi. Yo, Hamza, you're getting cooked still.
Hey.
Hamza,
One
you know
bad
what, you are just
appearance.
honest. Hamza, all we
If
want
I
is
could
just to be
go
honest.
ahead.
Go on, Jacob. Go on.
I was just gonna say, in defense of Doku, one bad performance from a young man who's making the jump from the French league to the Premier League,
لا
the best
حول
league in the
ولا قوة إلا
world.
بالله. إجا
Look,
ده الثاني ستي.
I'm
يا
gonna say that
رحمن.
you got to give the guy a break. Doku, one
he's
bad
had 6
performance against
assists.
what people used to say was England's best right back. That's okay.
No.
That's okay.
Listen,
One
listen,
bad.
listen. No. 1 second, brother. 1 second. I don't. This is no, Hamza. 1 second, Hamza.
In the country,
He's
They
the
say
best right back in the world.
he's the best
Forget the
cut.
country. Forget the
a right
country.
back that we don't
Before
see.
his
the
knee,
best
I
right
would
back
agree
in the
with you.
world.
Before
That's
that
what I'm
injury,
saying.
I would
He's not-
agree.
he's not.
Listen.
you can't.
Listen. No one is sitting here
He's not
and
the
saying
best right
Doku.
back in the world. He's not the best
Hamza.
right back
1
in the
second,
world.
Hamza. Let me be real with you. No one's sitting there and saying Doku's is finished. He's that. But if you hype him that much before a game and shit that much on Reece James, and then he does that performance, I'm sorry, you have to talk about it. You have
No.
to. What do you mean no?
I
You
tell
can't.
you
You
what,
just said Doku is be
you
better than
guys-
Palmer.
Look,
What
I
game were you
questioned
watching?
Reece James. I questioned Reece James. I said, Last season, this season, he's missed 10 games. Last season, he missed 25 games. The season before that, he missed 20 games. The season before...
I saw that, Pep Guardiola.
Hey, Staffy, can you share it on your thing, bro? Can you share it on your... Share it on your thing.
Don't expose me, man. Don't expose me to these guys. These guys.
Bro,
Hey,
you
listen.
can't. I'm sorry, you can't tell me Doku is better than Palmer.
Listen.
This is haram, man.
He's better.
Are you
I
saying-
believe 100%, bro. I don't even converse about that.
Are you?
There's no way.
Hamza, are you saying that?
I
Are
saw
you saying that
both.
Reece James?
I
if
saw
we just go
both.
back to the
I
Reece
saw
James
both.
thing.
Remember, both of them. Paul Palmer's my best player. Check my tweets back in 3 years ago. I was talking about Cole Palmer. I love Cole Palmer, Makati. I saw the youth guy. I ride with these guys. When he went to Chelsea, I said, yo, he's good talent. But you know one thing? You realize later on, he's talented. But there's no way he could have started City. He had to wait for 2-3 years.
Baby, I don't care about your
Doku
club.
was
I'm
just
talking
bench
about this
really.
game. I'm talking about this game.
Okay, this game, I'm talking about Reece James was talked about the best right back in the world.
He is the best right back in the
When he
world.
got the ball, he passed Reece James 3 or 4 times.
Once or
Habibi.
twice. Once or
Habibi,
twice.
Reece James had the most tackles in the game.
Can you show us what video you're talking about, Staffy? Full screen it,
There it
please.
is. It's right there. It's right there.
No, I
Pep
didn't full screen it so you
Preparing
could see it.
Doku today. Go from the start. Let's see what Hamza was tweeting. Go on, let it play. Oh, so he was preparing the lion only for the lion, aka Reece James, to eat him up, Hamza.
He ended up being a pussycat.
Pause.
Wow.
Oh, man, come on, why are you exposing me like that?
Meow.
But you know, bro, you know
Hey,
the
no.
worst thing. The worst thing is, yeah, he wants to
come
sit
on.
here. He wants to sit here and say, "Oh, Reece James got substituted out. Look, he couldn't handle Doku. That's why they had to substitute him out." Bro, you brought in your backup left winger. So Chelsea said, "Okay, khalas, we'll bring up our backup right back. He'll deal with your backup left winger. Simple.
Who
They
cost
did
100
trade
million.
for trade. Trade for trade. Simple." You're acting like your team had some good game and there's only 3 players. There's 5 or 6 players from
Yeah,
you.
Hamza, there's time
5
to
or
just be
6.
honest, bro. Why can't you
Yeah.
just be for real? Yeah, why can't you
I
just
just
be for
think,
real?
I just
Why do you
think
have
that
to
we
lie?
made mistake Hussam. I think they're lucky
Oh
to
my
get a
God.
draw because Edison, he doesn't need to
Bro, they
spill
were
that
the better
ball.
team.
Oh my God.
What are you talking about? You have a deflected goal and a lucky penalty. Where
Bro,
we scored
please.
4 amazing goals. What are you
Bro,
talking about?
your goals came from mistakes. Like Vardy should have cleared it, but it was behind him. So I could understand it's an error. But after that, Vardy is impressive. After that, I saw him. He was impressive. After he was ball control, very confident, going forward, going back. Raheem Sterling is a fool. Let me call him a fool. He tried to come to Vardio's side, yeah? He tried to come to Vardio's side. He got pocketed. He said, yo, stay on your lane, man. This is level to this game. I loved it. He got pocketed on that side. Mudryk went there, but Kyle Walker had a bad game. To me, what cost City was individual mistakes. And I'm disappointed I drew that. And we should have finished. There's with 3-2 up.
You just scored an own goal. You
We're
just
going
scored an
through
own goal.
Haaland missed
You-
a sitter. Yeah?
Hold on, Hamza.
That
You
makes
just
it 4-2.
Hamza,
We have
you
another
just scored an
chance.
own goal.
Yoko
You
has
just-
another chance.
Hold on,
We're
you just
3-2.
scored an own goal.
He could have assisted.
Hamza,
Yeah,
you didn't
just
miss
scored.
that.
Kill that game, but they'll just
Bro,
This
you
is a
just
football
scored. You
killers
just
now.
Hamza, you just scored an own goal. Do you know why? Because I will tell you exactly what happened when Raheem Sterling went to that side. Yeah,
He didn't do
a
it.
certain Kyle Walker handballed the ball, and again the referee
Outside
did
the
not
area,
call it.
yeah.
They
Apparently,
handballed the ball, and this fraud decided as soon as he handballed the ball, he went, yeah,
outside the area, yeah. I had this outside
Remember?
the area.
Bro, he
It
was
doesn't
like
matter.
this.
It's
He
still a
was like,
handball.
remember, ref.
Yeah, outside the area, I heard
Remember,
something
Yeah,
like that.
cool. You got your payment, yeah.
I saw it
Remember
was
that,
right
ref?
in front of me. It was a
Frauds.
clear handball.
No,
And
frauds.
even towards the end of the game, bloody Sterling gets cleared out. It's not a penalty. It's not a
Exactly.
foul. Sorry. He lets in their own half, in Man City's own half. He lets them counter attack. Cucurella intercepts the ball and then he blows a full-time whistle.
Let me
Subhanallah.
ask Ziad. This
his-
conversation must be had on certain players from Chelsea.
Yalla, a certain play, yeah. Subhanallah. Out of all games,
Fernandes.
out of all games, this is when you want to ask me a conversation.
Enzo Fernandez.
Mm.
How good was he today?
I don't think he was that good.
When will Chelsea fans start questioning him?
Why
would
are you
you
ignoring
question
Guti, Hamza?
Yeah? Why did Hamza go to the police? Hey, bro, come on, man. I had to grasp up. The police is a fraud. Oh man, hey, listen, I went there to complain because I had Pep Guardiola was angry, man. These guys cheated us. There's something that they made. I need to look at it. Pep Guardiola was angry for a reason. He doesn't get angry. He never complains.
Yeah,
He's a
because
nice guy.
he didn't expect Poch to do that. That's why he didn't.
What did
expect
Poch do?
Did you? Habib, what game were you watching?
I was on the other side.
I don't think you were at the game. Wallah, I don't think you were at the game.
Hold on,
I think you went to the wrong stadium. I don't think you were at the game.
No, 1 second.
I think you got the wrong address.
I
No, you got the wrong address. You went at the right stadium.
Forget that.
You went to watch a non-league team that were in the same colours.
What did Pochettino do?
Well, you
He
don't watch the
celebrated.
game.
He
I'm
celebrated.
talking about the tactical, being able to go up with Pep tactically.
Nah,
Today was a tactical game. What you mean? No.
So you think
You know what?
Pep
1
was
second.
angry
You know
because
what?
of that?
You know what? Maybe Mo can spit sense into you. Mo,
Let's
please,
see what-
baby.
Mo, go on.
Sabah
Yeah,
al khair
actually,
ya
it's been
Mo.
an hour. Mo hasn't said a word. Go on, Mo.
Sabah al
People
khair ya
wanna know.
Mo,
Khalas,
please.
Inter
They keep fighting with each other. to be
No, Mo,
honest.
speak sense into this guy,
You
man.
understand?
Sabah al khair, man.
You might not like it. You might not
No,
like it.
I might not like it. Don't you start
You
as
might
well,
not
man.
like it.
Yallah,
Number one,
khalas.
I thought Doku was all right, was good. Playing against Reece James, I thought he was good. When I watched him, I thought it was good. He was not up to the level that we thought against Bournemouth or something, which is expected. You just don't want to tell the truth. He's playing against Reece James, a strong, experienced right back, and Doku still tried his best. He got a lot of corners, and I thought he did all right for his job. I think the problem is you wanted Doku to be exceptional. You wanted Doku to be Ronaldinho, which is what Hamza says. Forget him. He's waffling. Forget what he's saying. But Doku did all right, as much as Cole Palmer did all right today. I thought Cole Palmer was great. You guys are sitting here thinking that Doku is going to be prime Neymar. He isn't prime Neymar. Doku
To Hamza,
is
yeah,
an
Mo.
unexperienced player that is lighting up the Premier League. Simple as that, right?
He's not even better than Palmer, though.
This exactly. I thought both were okay. Were okay.
No, it's not okay.
Palmer affected the game more, of course, because there was no more space for Cole Palmer. See, he was a little bit better, but the notion that you're trying to put that Doku was shit, that's not true. Doku wasn't bad. Doku put Reece James back in his 18-minute times. Reece James got the better out of him. So was Gavardio a little bit out of Cole Palmer on the other side. That's why you expect a football game. Well, because of Doku cooked Reece James all the time, you wouldn't have been sitting here saying that Reece James is a good fullback. He's a brilliant center back, right back. So that's why it's a 50-50 battle. For the penalty, I think you're all ignoring the simple fact that they completely ignored that there are two players collided with each other because Doku left the ball and undercut Caicedo that hit Reece James, and they couldn't clear the ball. Forget what happened after. That nobody looked at that, and that's what started the whole thing. And instead of a simple clearance by Caicedo, Doku undercut him, not playing the ball from his foot, and that what should have been brought back, a free kick, because that what made the ball go to Bernardo Silva on the left. It's a clear and obvious, not a penalty. And also, there is a pull on Kukurea before, so it's as simple as it's not a penalty. They literally wanted to give the penalty to Manchester City. They literally wanted that to kick off.
You know, Mo, my problem with the penalty. If that is the standard now for what's a penalty, what isn't, it's long for the entire.
No. Let me ask you something. The pull itself is a penalty, right? However, there are many factors.
Alan pulled him first, though. That's my problem.
Exactly. Thank you. There are two infringements
Alan
before
pulled him
that.
first.
No. Forget before that even. I'm telling you, Doku didn't play the ball and undercut Caicedo. Go watch the penalty. That's what started the whole play. Caicedo had a clear clearance, a header clearance, right? Doku undercut him. He hit Reece James, and they couldn't clear the ball. And I have two players on the ground now. They didn't look at it. And that's part of the play because the ball didn't go out. The ball didn't stop. So it's the same phase of the play. They didn't look at it. It's simple as that. They didn't look at this. And the pull, of course. Also, another thing, they keep telling us that we're only going to put penalties if it affects the play from reaching the ball. Nobody will reach the ball.
Oh, my days. Oh, my days. Staffy, I'm going to full screen you. Oh, my God, Hamza. Oh, my God, Hamza.
Won't let me out.
They won't let me out. I'm locked up. They won't let me out.
Hey! Why are you guys doing this to me? I don't know game. Why am I being cooked like this?
Yeah. Yeah, that's mad. Yo,
And I'm
send
not
that to me,
smiling. I will
Staffy,
not be
please.
Joe smiling. Who that? Listen,
That's this is why Hamza was
Yeah.
late to the show. If you guys wonder, when he went to the police, they
Hamza,
actually
why
locked
can't you
him
just
up
be honest
instead.
for once in your
Then he
life?
got
and not
bailed
get-
out.
I think mistakes cost us, man.
Bro, Chelsea were the better team.
know
Say
what?
it as it is.
Listen, Chelsea, listen, I give them that one thing. Sterling this season, he's impressed me. I saw him for 2 seasons. City, he wasn't doing a bit. I don't know whether there's a lot going on, whatever it is, and I've always protected him. When he went to Chelsea, he had a bad season last season. This season, I never expected him to raise his game like this. He's a good player, fantastic, and he showed it today. Cole Palmer, to me, he's a good talent. One thing I like about Cole Palmer that's different to many players, let's say, for example, and I'm going to dunk on one player particularly, like Saka, he's a big game player. He doesn't bottle in big games. He showed it
There
today.
you are.
He showed.
There you are.
Today, Cole Palmer showed
What?
why. Well, no. Cole Palmer today showed why we
Did
should
you just say
respect him
Saka
in big
doesn't bottle in big games?
Big games is a bottler. We've seen it against Man City. He would never do what Cole Palmer did today.
What,
He
the
would never
penalty?
do.
Scoring the
He would
penalty?
never. Saka
Scoring the
would
penalty.
never do what Cole Palmer did today.
So hold on.
Against
Because
Man
you just
City's
scored.
last 3
Hold on. You
games
balled
we played
fraud.
him. One second.
balled fraud.
Last 3 games
You
we
just
played him.
scored an
We
own
had a
goal.
right back, Akanji.
So what happened? What
We
happened
had
when
a.
he?
We
what
had
happened
Bernardo
when he had to take
Silva
a
playing
penalty?
left back.
What happened when he had?
I hate when you talk over each other. No one can hear you, and it hurts my ears. Wallahi.
What,
Please, one
bro?
at a
what
time.
happened, Hamza, when he
Why
had
did
to
they
take
get
a penalty
angry when I
against
start
you?
talking about? No, I'm just saying. Cole Palmer
Because he
today,
scored against you.
bro, young boy to say, let me take the penalty.
Hamza,
Yeah,
Hamza,
big
when
occasion,
Saka
every
came
time
up
I'm
against
seeing,
you,
let me
when
take
you
the
beat us-
penalty. I give him that. You know what?
Okay, but
That boy is not scared
Hamza,
of pressure. I've always
all I'm-
seen him.
all I'm
Even
saying-
as a young guy, I've seen him. Big pressure games, England under 21, big game. Check my tweets. I've always said it. England under 21, big game player. He's the guy. Yeah. But that's the mentality of my football club. We taught him that. He was impressive today to get that penalty and say, yo, let me take this. If he misses that penalty, yeah, he's only 21 years old. Misses that penalty, Chelsea fans will come for him. Because he's trying to win the hearts and minds. He's trying to win a place like Madueke. Yeah, Madueke can't even start. He benched a boy, that Madueke guy who's cost 30-40 million. This boy has never had major experience for Premier League game. He's only been playing for a few
Hamza, let's establish one thing. So forget all what you're talking about. Is this City team the best in the country? This defense that concedes 4 and conceded 50,000 chances today.
Oh, yeah.
I'm being serious. It's like
But it's not
Arsenal fans. Arsenal have better defense than you. I think even like Liverpool have better defense than
No,
your
Liverpool
defense today
conceded more.
conceded.
No.
Forget the
Liverpool
I'm
and
not talking
Arsenal
about
are
the number
strongest
of
defense
goals. I'm not talking
after
about the
today.
number of goals. The way your defense was moving today
Mm.
was like they were, bro, that Chelsea players were dancing around him. Kyle Walker, yeah, the speed and everything, but even with the speed, he was, to be honest, he was terrorized by Sterling. Conor Gallagher cut through your defense as well. Diaz is out of his depth. Gavardio today, by the way, you want to say he's good? Today is the unexperience that we showed. This defense, is this going to want to win you the league? This defense,
Yeah.
are you worried? Are you worried?
Am I worried? No.
John
because
Stones is, by the way, John Stones is injured. Ake's injured. They're not coming back soon. John Stones is not coming back soon.
How long is Johnson? Has he been reported?
I think it's the end of the year as well. It's the end. I think that's a long time.
Oh, I
Are
haven't
you
heard it.
are you worried? Are you worried? Like, let's just be real.
No.
This Man City said that the defense this year is amazing, is this and that. Your midfield today, Rodri was horrible. That goal he scored, by the way, it's a deflection. He was awful today. Conor Gallagher cut through him many times. Enzo Fernandez was bad, but Rodri was the worst midfielder on the pitch.
I think
Hands down.
Enzo was worse.
Enzo wasn't as bad as
Enzo was the
Rodri.
worst.
Wasn't
man.
as bad as
No.
Rodri.
He was so bad.
Rodri today, the goal masked a lot of errors he did. He passed the ball twice in your area to the opposition. You remember that? Twice.
Yeah. He does it. He does
Twice.
risky.
He did pass the ball twice to the opposition as well. Enzo didn't make these mistakes. Gallagher pressed Rodri so high he couldn't. Come on, don't do that. You know what I'm talking about.
No. I didn't see
Don't do
it.
that. Be objective. If you're gonna,
No,
assess
I'm
your
being
team,
objective.
Be objective.
Caicedo was the worst player. Caicedo and Enzo were appalling to me.
You
And we walked
actually
through
are
the
such a
midfield.
fraud.
La,
bro.
No,
wallahi, this
I'll
is
be honest with you. Let me check.
That's
I
not honest.
guarantee you.
He's
If
gonna
I
go
check
check the
today-
rating on
What are you gonna check?
SofaScore.
You're
He's
gonna
gonna
go
go
watch
check.
the match again
What?
in
I'm
3
gonna
I
seconds.
can get this. Let me
statistics
check.
who had
Check
a better,
what?
more possessions. Must be the midfield gets the most
Yeah,
possessions.
you have position because you had 57% position. So
Thank
of
you,
course
thank
your
you.
team touches the ball more.
Yeah, but he
But
made
you
he
go
made
don't
2 or
do
3
don't
errors.
I'm sorry, don't do the stats. Don't go to the websites and give me like SofaScore shit. Oh my god, but SofaScore says that. We're watching the game.
Yeah, I thought Rodri was good, but he wasn't the
You
best game
really
he's
thought
had.
Rodri was good?
Yeah, not the best game he's had. His standards
Oh
normally
my
higher.
god.
His standard, but that's what I've seen. I'll give you an example. Great players can have bad games and come back and win you games from nowhere. I've seen Rodri against Inter
Bro, the
Milan.
goal was lucky, ya akhi. Haram, ya.
No,
the goal was lucky.
It was
It's
deflected
a
goal.
massive deflect. It was
The
going
best
towards
goal that
Sanchez's
I've seen at
hand.
that moment. He's the best.
Bro, you
he's the-
called Martinelli's goal deflected, bro.
I forget
La
that guy.
ilaha illallah.
That guy was going to the corner flag, and I know he got
Yeah,
deflected
but
in.
even
Last
Sanchez
2 minutes.
was
There
right
we go.
there.
No,
He was going to
I'll check. Listen, I was on the pitch and I saw from the side, so I'm not gonna
Which one?
comment.
Bro,
I'm not
Sanchez-
commenting about deflection goal because I didn't see it from the side. Yeah.
Nah, this is
Wallahi, I didn't see. Wallahi, I swear. I
Hey,
was on the
okay,
side.
I'm telling you, the
I'll be alive.
deflection was massive. Like without Thiago Silva, the ball is not going to the back of the net. Like
Is it?
no. The deflection took it like towards the side netting, bro. It was going to the middle of the goal. It was a good shot, but it was going to the middle of the like the same as Gallagher shot.
From where I was sitting, I just saw a shot go that and that. That's all I.
Yeah,
I didn't
no.
see.
It was a massive. Go watch
Like-
it. Go watch it now.
I'm
we
gonna
should
watch
have
it.
finished.
Deflection.
We should have
Come
finished.
on.
So many AOs.
We should have finished empty chances. Empty chances.
Empty.
Yeah.
And
Haaland.
can I add something to the
Yeah, say what game were you watching? What game were
By
you
the way,
watching?
Haaland, by the way, everybody that wants to say that Haaland wasn't good today, you guys forgot that the goal he scored, he is the one who started the goal at the halfway line, the second goal. He was good today. Haaland is the one who started that play at the halfway
He's the
line.
best player in the pitch.
Many times,
Let's play on the
Haaland
pitch.
dropped deep
Yo.
and got involved in the game. Right? Jackson was good as well. People just want to say Haaland tapping Merchant for the penalty, but overall today Haaland was very good actually.
Tayyip,
Also,
best player
he
on the
was very
pitch.
good. Not best player on the pitch for me. To be honest with you,
There
one of
was
the
about
best
5 players
was
better than
Raheem,
him.
Raheem Sterling today was amazing. Was
Yeah.
amazing. Was
Right,
phenomenal
wow.
today.
Right,
Jackson
so
was good. I thought Enzo and Caicedo, Rodri, they were poor. Listen, if you concede 4 goals each, your defensive midfielders have to hold corn. Like, just come
No
on.
defense.
We have to.
More,
The
more,
defense and the defensive
more.
midfield, they have to hold corn.
How what fault can I do when Edison spills the ball? How can I complain on a DM?
And I tell
He
you, and I
didn't
tell you
spill the
why.
ball.
You know who
Gallagher's
took
shot
it?
was
No,
a very
I'm
good
gonna
shot.
answer.
Gallagher's
Ziad,
shot.
Ziad, there is a simple answer. Go watch the goal again. Do you know that Gallagher had a clear
Gallagher shot.
run? Oh, clear run at
Middle.
around the 18
Mhm.
with nobody opposing him. No one.
Because Rodri had to go because there's one guy didn't track one guy.
Here we go.
But Rodri
Here we
had
go.
to go.
Oh,
for that guy.
I'm giving you the
God.
facts,
No,
right?
it's true.
Gallagher is
Oh
the
my
attacking
God.
midfielder. Nobody was tracking him. But anyway, long story short,
But that
I thought
no,
Rodri
that
was
shot
poor.
went
Rodri was
directly
poor.
to him. He spilled the ball.
Foden was good. The attack, Foden was good. I thought they were good. You know what I
No.
mean?
Hamza,
They-
Hamza,
Well,
what
I
are
don't-
you
I
gonna- Hamza,
The
you need to
shot
watch the game
towards
again,
Conor
bro.
Gallagher,
I
the
think-
Conor Gallagher was directly on him like this.
No, it wasn't. He had to dive, bro. What game were you
What,
watching?
he had to do that.
Bro, it was a good shot and a good
Oh,
save.
come on, man. What are we doing here, man?
Oh my, it was not right at him, bro. It was a
I
good
think-
shot.
Oh,
Bro, I think we
the
can all
Conor
agree,
Gallagher
yeah.
shot, was he not directly? Like,
No, man.
I didn't see him doing this.
He did, bro. Watch the game again. I don't know where you were.
Anyway,
see,
remember
you-
the
this
problem
guy
is
thinks it's
when
a
we
dive,
said
it's a
that
dive.
everybody will struggle, like even Manchester City will struggle. Manchester City, here are the facts, right? Manchester City went to Arsenal, lost. Went to Chelsea, right? And they struggled to win the game. Against Man United, we all know Man United were like shambolic at that game. I think Manchester had to stop and say, we're going to struggle against teams away from home. If they go to Anfield, they're going to struggle. Newcastle, they will struggle. Against Tottenham Hotspur, I don't know what is going to happen, but it's going to be late in the season, if I'm not mistaken. When we say
Against
this
Spurs, they'll
Manchester
lose.
City,
Mo-
when we
against
say
Spurs,
this
they'll lose.
Manchester City
100%.
is not the same, people don't believe us. Manchester City today, they were okay, but come on, to concede 4 goals, this is not the Manchester City that is gonna blitz.
When's
through
the last
teams.
time they conceded 4 goals?
I agree with you. And listen, speaking of Tottenham Hotspur, that's going to be our final segment of the day. Before we do that, let me just read a couple of super chats. What, Jacob, you thought you were going to get away with it? Why you think you're here? Big up to Hamza's Piano. Says, Sam, help Hamza monetize his channel. Big up. Listen, all these guys has great channels are in the description. Go and subscribe to every single one of these guys. Absolutely elite content creators. Go to subscribe to every single one of them. Staffy TV, The Football Corner, United Spurs of America, Footy Judge Mo, Hamza Talks Ball, who's on a space right now. Go subscribe to every single one of them and watch their content, watch their stuff. Big up to Martin, who says, Hamza, what team did you support in 2003? He'll just start telling you stories about pies at Gillingham away. Yeah,
Shamesa is jokes, bro.
Shamesa, Lamza, Crimesa, all these names are good.
I agree about Enzo not having his best game. I was just answering Hamza saying why he came off. Fair enough. If that's what you were answering, then I got you wrong, Awanta. My bad. However, in my opinion, I genuinely believe I just don't think that he had the best of games today, and it's okay to say that. Listen, Gallagher was your best midfielder. Big up to Omar Rushdie says, I suspect Hamza's cakes are hash brownies. Waffle, says Omar Rushdie. يا اخي انت عمر ليه دائما جيعان يا اخي؟ دائما كل حكيك عن الاكل. Big up to Sani, who says, a serious question, why is off-brand tie even here? I don't respect Hamza. That's the professor right there. Sani, behave. Big up to Chombe, who says, baby Ronaldinho, Hamza, whatever smoke you smoke, I want that. Different level delusion, more like baby Mane. What the hell? Baby bad Mane, not baby good Mane. Baby Mane 2024, 2023, not the current Mane.
By the way, that's Shambe who can easily get California weed, but he's asking you for your weed, Hamza. That's how you know you're smoking something elite. It's elite, Hamza.
Hamza, are you here even? Oh my days.
He's on a space. He is on a space.
He's such a fraud, bro.
I'm gonna go check. Wallah, I'll check. Don't worry.
Everyone go check right now.
I'll check. Don't worry.
Give me 2 minutes, 1 second.
Look at bro. Wallah, he comes out of nowhere. He comes out of nowhere with his mic freaking blaring into our ears, bro.
Why was he so loud? Did you hear that?
Bro,
أنا اتخضيت والله.
Let me check.
Scared, bro.
Bro, he scared the shit out of me, bro. Man said, give me 1 second.
Yo,
Is he on a space?
You know when you're at a supermarket or something, and they just make an announcement in the big speakers.
Guys, can you
fire sale, aisle 5. That's
before you go on, are you super chats more? I really wanted, before you go on to Spurs, we really have to talk about Jack Grealish. Like, how can Man City fans sit and defend Jack Grealish? Like, the guys is
let's talk about Grealish.
We're gonna talk about Spurs, but just because I saw Sam mention it and Hamza deflected. Jack Grealish is atrocious. Like, he came on today, he couldn't hold the ball, like tried to win free kicks, dangles legs here and there, and they conceded. He gave the ball away. He's the only one that gives the ball away with ease. And I'm just like, how can Man City fans? I don't know, Man City fans. Do we have Man City fans in the chat? How do you guys see Jack Grealish? He's terrible.
Mo, you know what he is? I'll be so honest. He's a momentum player. When the team has momentum, the team is playing well. He adds on to the team playing well because he gets them fouls in dangerous positions. Yeah, that's what Jack Grealish does. That's his speciality, is getting fouls in dangerous positions for the dangerous players who are on the free kicks, i.e. your Alvarez, i.e. your De Bruyne's, to get onto those free kicks and make something happen. But when the team is playing shit, he will be obsolete. He won't do nothing. I will
say something though. I this is not me defending Grealish because I always rated Grealish. I just don't think he fits the way that they're trying to play, especially when you look at the recruitment of Doku. You can tell that Pep, in certain games at least, he's trying to play a lot more direct. And here's the thing: if you guys notice, and wallahi, everyone just put your bias aside. Doku he had a tough time against James. We can all agree on that, okay? But that's because James is a good defender. The one thing I give Doku today, though, is that he kept going at James. Him not being able to beat James, that's more of a compliment for James than it is an insult to Doku. However, I want you guys to go back, and if you don't remember, Zed is probably harder for you to see because you were on the pitch. But when Grealish came on, he had the same 2 chances right after to run at Reece James, and right away he cut in to his right and passed it the other side. And obviously, because we're watching on the TV, Ziad, we can see the better angle.
Bro, he was right in front of me.
No, but
He
that's
was
what. No, you know how usually when they're recording, you can see the camera's right behind the player, so you can see the angle. You can see that there's a lane for
Yeah.
him to go into.
Yeah.
Uncle every time tried to go there. Reece James was just getting the better of him every time.
Mhm.
However, when Grealish came on, he's not that player that you give him space to run one-on-one and he's trying to cook the defender with his pace and dribbling, whatever. And this is why I look at it. The way that Pep is trying to play this season, I don't think it fits him. And people are saying my mic keeps cutting in and out. I don't know what's been good with my mic.
No, Staffy. Even if you look at the left winger that he had before Sterling, he's also a direct player. That's actually the preference of Pep, is a direct player. He wants someone that's direct, that's going to go towards the goal, that's going to try and shoot.
But that's always been a thing with Pep, though, Saad.
Yeah,
Saad.
exactly.
Here's the
That's
thing.
what I'm saying.
Pep switches a lot. He keeps going back and forth with the style of play, which is why he stays relevant and he wins a lot. But here's the issue. This is why a lot of his players need to get recycled quickly. Look at Sani. Sani was very direct. Then he got rid of him. And then he got Grealish a season or whatever after. Now he's going back. Sani is more of a Doku than Grealish is. And that's the issue. We all talk about our players not being like for when you need replacements. As an example, last season when you guys lost the league, we said you didn't have a like replacement for Saliba. Same thing as United. We always talk about some of our players when they go in and out. You don't have like for like. That's why you have to switch to Salah play. I'm looking at Grealish. He does not fit what Pep is trying to do this season. Last season, it kind of fit him more. The season before, when they had no striker, it kind of fit him more. This season, especially in a game like this, where the game, let's be honest, at some point, the game was like a basketball game. You know, when it's just back and forth. It was like a ping pong game. So there was no midfield. The reason it didn't fit Grealish when he came on, the game was too quick for him, and he didn't want to take on James because this has never been an element of his game. His game is different. His element is getting the ball, cutting into central positions, trying to make a pass, trying to get an assist, trying to take a shot, and that was always his game. I just simply don't think he fits the City team. Yes, he did win the treble with them last season, but when you really look at his performances individually outside of trophies that he's won, I just don't think he's the player for this team. And this season is proving it more. The more this team relies on directness and quick play, the less he fits in it. And you can't even put him in a 10 because I see people saying put him in the 10. There's a reason why De Bruyne's not here and he's still not playing in the 10.
Yeah.
Because the easy solution is if you don't have De Bruyne, you'd be like, you know what, put Grealish in there. But he hasn't played there all season, and there's a reason for that. Listen, I think this is going to be his last season. I think this is going to be another shuffle with the wingers that Pep has. If he stays, obviously he's staying for, I think, a couple more years. We've seen Mahrez get recycled. We've seen Sterling get recycled. We've seen, Sane get recycled. They've always had this habit of recycling wingers after 2-3 seasons max. And I think Grealish is going to be one of them because if it continues like this, I don't think he's good. It's not going to be good for him.
The stuff he gives a different
Okay,
option,
and listen, on that note, let me just finish up the super chat so we can move on to Spurs before we wrap up. Big up to Hamza's Piano, who says, Hamza, imagine these guys, they cook us for a draw. Hey, it was 12th place Chelsea, right? Under shit, so hold that.
Can we acknowledge that we're cooking Hamza, though? Not necessarily City.
Exactly.
Because Hamza speaks. If Nobbins was here, if someone else was here, we would have given more respect because they're very rational.
There's no way
The thing
anyone
about
can believe
Hamza-
Nobbins is Arab. No way. He's just...
No, I don't mean it. I just mean it.
It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. 100%.
Hassam, can I just...
100%, brother. That game is going to be electric.
Hassam, can I just just one thing.
I want to give you dessert. The Spurs plate. Wallahi.
Let me
me
just say one thing, please. Charlie in the comments, in the chat, big up. Yeah, you did see me in the stadium, bro. I was in block 17, bro, going crazy in block 17, bro. Yeah.
All that to give yourself a shout out.
No, because he said, is it you that I saw walking up from block 16? I was I'm block 17.
When was that?
Brownhill, the pussy.
1 second,
I was
quickly.
right in front of him.
Hamza, why do you go on spaces in the middle of a show? Huh?
No, I didn't. Wallah, I didn't.
Wallahi, I didn't.
I got cold. That's why.
Was it the
called?
police? Was it the police asking you to come back?
Yeah, play. You see the police have that clip.
Bro, his tag went off.
Play for this. Play for your 115 charges. They keep writing 115 charges, these guys. Yeah.
Hamza almost made 116 today.
Big up to Uga Buga, who says, what a name, by the way, with the wolf as well. Hamza asking, why am I getting cooked? Must understand when you're a big club, every game must be a win, must win. A couple of decades to understand this, I guess. Hashtag 8-year fan, says Uga Buga. Fair enough.
You're a fogo.
Hamza
Yeah.
saying, Hamza's piano saying, Hamza grew his hair on his head today. A little bit from the side, but he need to shave it tomorrow. I can't lie to you. That head,
Okay.
that side hair right there.
I'm shaving
that's
too
mad.
many. I'm shaving more than 10 Hag has ever shaven in the last 10 years.
Hey, fairs. Big up to Chombe says, behave, Staffy. It's chronics, bro. I don't know. That must be some drugs reference, but anyway. Big up to you guys. Big up to all you guys.
Chronic.
What? There's still 1,300 people in you. Of you guys in here. Make sure you guys are hitting the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel if you're yet to do so. We're currently at 820 likes. The target is 1K likes. We want to hit that before the end of the stream. And the roasting isn't done yet. We still have 50 minutes, 20 minutes only to go, and then we end the stream so you can all go watch Footy Judge Mo. Make sure you guys are liking. Make sure you guys are subscribing. Go subscribe to Staffy TV right now. I'm about to post the link in the chat. Go subscribe to the Football Corner 97 as well. I just posted the link in the chat. Everyone go subscribe to both these channels. Help our brothers out.
Sam,
they
how
can
many
get-
views are we on right now? How many people are watching?
Guys, Staffy's on 1.91K subs. So he gained 50 subs. So everyone go subscribe to his channel right
So
now.
there's 1,200, Hussein. You're telling me 76 people can't sub. There's no way all of you guys are sub. So it's 76.
100%.
Go sub right now and get to
100%.
Big up, everyone.
Go subscribe. Go subscribe to Saad's channel as well so he can get to 1K. Yalla. He's on 624 right now. Everyone go subscribe to both these channels. Slap that like button. Subscribe to the Swiss Football. Everyone who sent in a super chat, we get a shout out at the end. But there is only one place to go. Damn, that was one long ass segment. But now, we go. Tottenham Hotspur. Hello, brother Jacob, brother Yacub today, aka. Whoa! You ain't gonna cover your face. The spirit of the wolf! Goal!
What the fuck?
Hey, well, it kills me because you got the little oh in the back.
Yeah, man, they get-
that sounds legendary, and that was Bill, isn't it?
They get slapped
Big
off.
up Bill.
Yeah, that
Twice
was
in
wolf frames.
twice in
Right there.
one.
Spam the wolf emojis in the chat. Jacob, talk to the people, brother. This ain't the illusters. You don't have to speak last. You start, no problem. Go on.
Where should I begin? Where should I begin?
Hey, it's up
Look,
to you. You're
we
the
are
star, bro.
15. We are 15-minute FC. We showed 15 minutes of some fun ball, and then it was not so fun ball. Look, honestly, I don't really even know what to make of that match. I watched it at 5:30 in the morning. I woke up at 5 a.m. to watch that, and it didn't look like the Tottenham I knew. So I rewatched the match because I wanted to see where it was that it just went wrong, and it was just that it never really begun.
Matching ropes. Just saying.
Okay, I like that robe, Staffy. Thank you. But
Same
you won,
color.
so I don't know why you have a robe of defeat on, but
In support of you, brother. In
I
support of you.
appreciate that.
Everyone
I
put your
appreciate that.
robes on in support of you.
I ain't support Tottenham.
Look, shout out Phil B. They already know where I'm going with this. It's not dire agenda. It's not an agenda. This is a lifestyle, okay? I've lived with this guy for 10 years, and I've known every single one of those years he's dog water. And this man, when I wake up at 5:07 a.m. and I open my phone to see what the starting lineup of Tottenham Hotspur is, and the admin has the balls to put Eric Dyer's face on that, I said, yeah, we're going to go ahead and lose this match. I knew that 100%. But before that moment, I really felt that we were going to do some kind of response, that we were going to show some kind of resiliency. And really what I saw was us taking a step back and really not being who we were for 90 minutes. Now, I thought Wolves wholeheartedly deserved all 3 points. We did not deserve a draw. When it was about 70, 80 minutes, I'm looking at it like, oh, we might actually get out of here with a 1-0 undeserved win. And wouldn't that just feed into the narrative like the Luton match, like the Palace match, like the Fulham match? I mean, I could keep going, but these are matches where we didn't play well, but we got a result. Now, Wolves, where we didn't play well, but we still got a result. And in Wolves, it was the same thing, but we didn't get the result this time because what happens is you allow 3 to 4 chances per match for 10 matches. teams are going to know that they're going to have an opportunity in front of your net to bag a goal. And when they know that, hopefully they're training on finishing, because all they have to do is just finish. And you can look at all the matches I just named, the aforementioned matches, all of those chances in those matches, they could have equalized, it could have gone up. There was different moments in each of those matches where things could have been a lot different, but I think the results have flattered the performances. But you know what? It was fun. I had a fun birthday. November 1st was a great day. We were top of the league. So I'm not... Look, my big picture here, synopsis of Spurs is 2 games doesn't make or break a season. 2 games doesn't mean you're in or out of anything that you believed or perceived yourself to be a part of. Now, for me personally, I never said we were in a title race. People said we were imposters. I just said, look at the results. That's not imposters. That's just, it is what it is. But big picture, my expectations in the summer have remained the same. No matter after 10 matches when we were top of the league, I've always kept the same energy, which is I want to see improvement. I want to see a good foundation laid and a new style of football that we truly believe in. And I've gotten some of that. So overall, I would say, look, we got, I think I was sitting up here last week, actually, when y'all were cooking me for the Chelsea loss. And I said, just because my girl made a bad dish don't mean she ain't a bad bitch. But she made 2 bad dishes in a row. I just hope she can watch some more YouTube videos, and hopefully we can get that cooking sorted out. But hey, I'm holding faith.
Jacob,
I love
can
Angel
show you a
muted,
picture
but
that makes you feel good on a reel.
a picture that make me feel good. Yeah.
Yes. Here,
Let me see.
tell me your thoughts.
I see you crop that for a specific reason, and that's interesting, and that's real
How do you
interesting.
feel? Tell me how you feel seeing this.
They clearly weren't factoring Man City's result.
Got him! Got him!
Scroll down, FC.
Like
Look,
any
the chat is
today.
absolutely cooking.
How are you
Hey,
feeling, Jacob? How are you
Big up
feeling?
the chat. How I'm feeling is, it's funny to me. It's funny, Hassam, because when Spurs top of the league, I'm taking the hood off now. When Spurs top of the league, we don't look at tables in November. We don't look at tables in October. But now, as soon as it favors y'all, now y'all want to look at the table. Now,
Hey, I
since
said
you're
I
looking
won't
at the
look in
table,
November, but this is mid-November, so you can look now.
no, you said no one looks at the table in November. It's November 12th, and we're looking at the table. You just full screen the
So
table.
glad you're crying right now because of all your arrogance. So arrogant, Jacob.
This is what I'm
All
saying,
the
bro. You
Speaking
deserve
facts
this,
is not
Jacob.
arrogance. At
Okay,
what
no,
point
no.
was I not
Imagine a
speaking
Tottenham fan having
straight
arrogance.
fact?
Jacob,
Imagine
one
a
second, because I
Tottenham
know
fan
the guys,
having arrogance.
I know the guys want to go to. 1 second, ثواني بس. Earlier on, Staffy said we're not even cooking City, we're cooking Hamza. We're not even cooking Spurs, we're cooking you. How many times you mentioned the Matip own goal? How many times you said Romero is better than Saliba? How many times you said to Saad, until you're top of me, you can't talk. He's on top now. So what?
Hey yo.
Ya Allah.
Pause.
You
That
can
is a
stop
pause.
making it
No.
awkward.
Sorry, that was pause. That was
Yeah,
pause.
you said another man on top of another man. You can pause that.
No.
can pause that.
When I address Saad, I'm addressing Arsenal Football Club. When I address Jacob, I'm addressing Spurs. So factually,
Listen.
Staffy, you're below Jacob. So hold that.
Hey yo. I'm not
Hey,
below
yo.
anyone. I'm not below anyone. And on that note,
Oh, yeah,
always
right.
be on top. On top is better. But anyways, continue.
Hassan,
So
spin
Saad,
it, bro.
talk to me about Wolves. Talk to me about Wolves, Saad. And whoever
listen.
wants to chime in. Saad, I need you to
Firstly,
know.
He's still. But let me preface all of these things Saad's about to say, because I hope you have the Academy Award music ready for this
This
monologue
guy's
that we're
gonna do
about
his
to be
Eminem,
subjected
bro. He's
to.
gonna be doing his Eminem from 8 Mile, bro. Let me tell you.
No one
everything
wants
you're
to
gonna say
hear
about me.
that be a rabbit shit.
Bro,
I know everything he's got to say against me.
Exactly.
I am white. I am a fucking bum because they wear white.
Yeah, I do live
live
in a
in a
trailer
trailer
with my
with my
mom.
mom.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Sick movie. But no, Jacob, listen, you deserve all of this. You deserve all of this
100%.
because all I was hearing when you were at the top is, oh, it's
What's
so
facts?
lonely on the top.
It's cold
Oh,
up there. Yeah.
you know, it's cold.
You're
and
no longer
wind
up
blows
there.
Somebody
strongest.
give me
You're
a
fourth
jacket.
place.
I can't believe a Tottenham fan spoke like
Now
that.
you got company, man. You got
That's
company where you are now. Yeah, you're sitting there with Aston Villa and Man United. You know they're creeping
Yeah, I'm just
up
as
on
warm
you.
as Arsenal's been all
Hey,
season. That's
Listen,
what point are you
you're
making?
warm.
Can you leave me
You're
alone?
warm.
Saad,
Okay.
leave me out of this. I'm sitting here with 3 points today. I'm not talking about my team. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. This is one of the rare occasions.
I
Bro.
will lie. Staffy is too. He's been hurt too much. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
this is
even
my first
the
time this
mention of his-
season. Sad, you gotta understand this. I'm finally over 50%. If I was an NBA team, I would have been tanking. But right now, I'm finally not tanking, khalas. So please just leave me out of this. I'm here sitting with my 3 points.
You know what's sad? I think Chelsea ruined Tottenham. I think Chelsea ruined Tottenham, man.
100%.
That's it. It's done, man.
100%.
Listen, man. I think they're finished. Listen, their injuries, they got cooked, 3-point lane. Now we're not gonna forget that, man. Getting smacked about twice in 1 week. They're gonna go return to where they belong, man. Go back to that irrelevant
The game-
club.
I know you're
know why
letting the
they're-
result cloud the judgment here because we didn't get smacked versus Chelsea. We allowed that. It wasn't y'all
you're allowed
playing
to get-
out
you're
of your
allowed to
mind. It
get
wasn't what
smacked.
we saw today versus City. It was something else. It was us allowed. Look, you could have won. You could have lost. You could have. We almost drew it 3 times. So I don't think that we should allow the score line to necessarily dictate how we think that match was going.
4-1 stays 4-1, man. At 3-point lane.
But-
Yeah,
but
10th
it's
place
not-
stays in 10th place. What's your point?
Yeah, we'll see what
Here
ends the
we go.
season.
Okay.
What is
We'll see
Cool.
what
Well,
ends the
let's
season.
look at it right now. You want to talk about right now?
Well,
Let's look at it right
just
now.
said
Where
you
you
don't look
at?
at you don't look at the table in November. You got mad at Hussam.
He
You don't look
just
at the
full
table-
screened it. We're literally
Well-
talking about it. What's your point?
No, you said you don't like looking at it in November, so we're gonna look at it at the end of the season. No problem. And let's see how many trophies you win as well.
You just
I
to
mean,
be
you don't
honest.
win trophies anyway.
What is this? What is
Just
this?
to be
what is this
honest, it's
mid-off,
not
bro?
looking good.
For who? For
Hey,
who?
you know,
No,
bro
it's
comes
not
in
looking
so
good.
serious.
It's not looking good for Spurs.
So yeah, man, they're gonna go back
By
to
the way,
where they belong.
Moamen and
Yesterday-
Staffy are
Yesterday
shit.
proved, yeah, like the game
Oh,
We're
proved
not
that.
working for Spurs. Don't think we
Let me put this.
I'm not breaking.
working
Okay,
thing
okay.
to bed.
Hold on, Staffy. I'm sorry, he just called me out.
I called me out, but you go
No,
first.
no,
and
no,
I'm
he
going
called
out
me
because
out.
I'm sick of
You
this.
fraud.
Yada yada yada
You
yada
fraud.
yada yada yada.
You leave you don't talk objective when it comes to your agenda because
That's
you
a
just
lie.
Nah.
wanna be, don't
Yes,
nobody interrupt me. When I've
Cook.
been quiet, nobody interrupt me, please.
Cook, Mo.
Okay? You wanted to leave the fact that they had Emerson Royale, Eric Dyer, Ben Davis, right? They didn't have Madison. Richarlison, I don't rate him, right? I don't rate Richarlison. He's garbage, right? You want to leave all the factors out just to be right. But yesterday,
Yes.
Spurs, I'm being objective and I'm saying they were terrible yesterday. They don't deserve the win. They don't even deserve a point. But all you want to prove to yourself is like, oh, I was right. You want to tell me here that any sane person in the world will be predicting that they lose 4 of the most important starters within one game? Nobody can say that. If you sit here and you tell me that Liverpool within 1 week, 1 game week, will lose Alisson, Salah, Van Dijk, and Trent within 1 week, you'll be lying to
Yeah,
yourself.
but 2 of them is their own fault, Memo.
Hold on.
Two of them is their own fault.
He didn't say
I am
whose
not
fault.
saying, I said Romero's a bozo and it was a ticking bomb, okay? But the fact is, people just want to be proven right without looking at the actual the picture itself.
The context.
Without being objectively. They played
even try
yesterday
it,
without
Jacob.
4 starters. I am not saying that they were good yesterday. They were absolutely abysmal yesterday. They were getting cooked. Wolves deserve to win like 3-1 or something, right?
Absolutely.
Were they good
Yeah.
against Chelsea?
They were
No.
all right.
For 15 minutes.
So
They
hold on.
started well. They started well.
They started
Were
well.
they
and
good
then
against- were they good
Romero,
against Palace,
hold on.
Moamen?
Okay, so hold on. I said
So were
that
they good
before.
against Palace, Moamen? Even
They
with
were
a full
better-
team.
They were better than Palace, of course. Palace were absolutely abysmal, but they weren't great. But they were
Wow.
better than Palace, of course.
You know that Spurs fans themselves
the
don't
fact,
think they played
no,
well
no,
against
but
Palace?
that's what I mean. They weren't great against
So
Palace.
now you want to
Arsenal-
listen to Spurs fans, but when they tell they're going to compare, they
Arsenal,
don't
they
think
play well.
exactly. Arsenal winning. Okay, when
He
you play
picks and
against,
chooses
well,
one to listen to.
if you
You're
play
saying,
against
wait,
Palace,
but let me answer point by
listen,
point.
yeah,
You just
okay.
take-
Let me tell you that were you great against Wolves?
Us?
Hassan, answer the question. Were you great against Wolves?
Yes, we were. Yes, we were.
Because you're lying.
you weren't,
Because
man.
Wolves.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not lying.
I'm gonna get the
First
Chelsea.
45
I'm
minutes.
gonna get the Chelsea fan. I'm gonna get the Chelsea fan.
First
Saad to
45
respond to
minutes
you.
we were bad. That's
You
it.
weren't.
Okay,
You weren't
so
good against Wolves. man.
Spurs were better against Crystal Palace than Crystal Palace. You were better than Wolves for 45 minutes. But when Crystal Palace opened
Yeah, but
up,
Spurs weren't even
okay,
better
let me
for
give
10
you the,
minutes.
the right answer. When Crystal Palace opened up, Spurs cut through them like a knife in a
And
coffin.
had one shot on
It
target
was
scored
one.
twice.
It was one of the best goals in the Premier League. Right?
It was fantastic.
The building
Thank you,
from
Mo.
the back, the building from the
Mwah.
back, and everybody saw it. But
It was
people don't want to
divine.
talk about it. Crystal Palace were defending with everybody, trying to hit on the counter attack. Yes, Spurs couldn't break them down, and a mistake happened from that defender, the Bozo defender, but because of the pressing. But once Crystal Palace opened up, Spurs showed us how to play football on the ground and get this and get going. That's what you don't want to say, Osam, because you're
Let
not
me
bossy.
you
You
add
just want to
something
be
else.
proven right. That's my point. You just want
Yeah,
to be
Mo,
proven right.
let me add
That's
to
it.
that. Let me add to
No,
that.
yeah,
Hold
one
on.
second. Let me respond to Mo.
No,
and
because
then
you called me.
respond to
No, you
Yeah,
called me out
okay,
as
okay.
well.
I'll let you respond, but let me
Listen,
respond to him first.
No, bro,
So
by
I'm
the
at
time
that.
I respond, it's
Bro,
gonna be
I will
lost.
post. I will post the screenshot from the Wolves, from the Spurs Palace watch along, where you yourself were in my chat saying, "I agree with you. Now they're lucky." You yourself said
Yeah,
that.
of course.
Jacob
I never
himself
said
yeah, let me
otherwise.
land, let me
We are not
land, let me
lucky.
land. Let me land. Jacob himself said they didn't play well against Wolves. They didn't play well against Chelsea. They didn't play well against Palace. They didn't play well against Luton. He said it in his opening monologue. He said it. They didn't play well against
Oh,
Fulham.
he's wrong.
That's
He's
five-
wrong. He's wrong.
Okay, no problem. That's his
That's
opinion.
my
as a Spurs
opinion.
fan.
I'm not Jacob. My
Yeah,
name is not
okay,
Jacob.
Moani, yeah, Ibni, let me speak. Eh, That's his opinion as a Spurs fan, and that's my opinion too as a rival fan. I don't think they played well in those 5 games. So that's 5 games of bad performances. What
Four
happened
games.
against Wolves
You said 4
yesterday
games. You said
was the
4
same
games.
exact performance against Palace and the same exact shit performances they've had this season. But this time, luck didn't go their way. Luck went against them. And as a footballing man, you know, in football, sometimes you get lucky. Every team that has won something is lucky at a point in time. But sometimes luck goes against you. This was the first time this season luck went against them. And up until the 90th minute, we were all sat here going, خلنا نكمل. Up to
What
the
luck?
90th
Which
minute.
game? Can you just give
يا
which game?
ربي يا
Wolves
خلنا
game?
اوصل لك الفكره. Up to the
Yeah.
90th minute, we were all sat here against Wolves thinking, here they go again. Tottenham Hotspur playing like shit, keeping a clean sheet and getting 3 points. That's what we all thought until Sarabia scored that goal. Not because Wolves were the better team and were dominant and had chance after chance after chance,
100%.
but they're fucking shit. You know who also did that? Fulham, Palace, and all the teams that they fucking played this season. Luton. So this is the reality, whether you like it or not. Now I'm done.
Palace is crazy. For him to say that they were good, bro. Palace in the first half they had so many shots, bro. I was like, bro, what the fuck am I
Palace.
watching?
One
mate?
shot on target,
Palace.
they scored twice, Saad. One shot on target,
Palace.
2 goals.
Palace
Not
were
lucky.
abysmal in
Context
that
is
game.
crucial in that situation, Sam. You can't just throw out that. You got to provide some
One shot on
context.
target, you scored twice. If that's not luck by definition,
That's
I don't know
not
what is.
luck. It's not luck. Just like Joe
The
Matip hitting a
biggest
screamer is
being
not
lucky
luck.
this entire season
It's
against
not
Liverpool.
luck. It is not luck. We haven't been lucky. This narrative that Spurs luck has finally ran out is absolute hogwash. That is not true. No one can tell me that a low-driven cross on the floor in an opponent's box isn't dangerous enough. I mean, Joe Matip scored it. The dude for Palace scored it.
Joel Matip
There was,
for
I think,
Hotspur.
United scored it as well. At
Matip
some
for
point,
Hotspur.
when we do this over and over, you're going to say, "Wow, that's not lucky. That's just a part of applying
Yeah, and it didn't
pressure."
happen against Wolves. How come, mister? It's not lucky.
Because we did the same. We had Eric Dyer, Ben Davies, Emerson Royale.
Oh, there you go.
We had Højbjerg.
But you yourself just told me you didn't
Everyone
play well
has
against
injuries,
Palace.
man. Blame your
And
club
that
for not
game-
buying
And
properly.
that
Everyone
game,
has
you had
injuries.
Romero, you had Van de Ven, you had all of them.
Blaming
So
my
where do we
club
go
does
from here?
no good as far as assessing what happened in those 90 minutes. I can blame the
But
club all I
everyone-
want,
everyone-
but
you were talking about
no matter
injuries
where
and
I
even
land
Mo
with
was
that,
talking
that
about
doesn't do
injuries.
nothing. So
Yeah,
that's
but Mo always keep talking about injuries, and you lot keep talking about injuries. Everyone has injuries.
Yeah.
Look at Chelsea's list.
Yeah, but yeah,
Lavian
I'm
and
not
Cuckoo
denying
haven't
that.
played 1
I-
minute for
when have I-
Chelsea
I
yet.
am not denying that. I actually said before.
Moamen, I had
said-
injuries today.
Hold on, let me just respond to Ziad.
Did you see my
I said,
midfield?
Ziad, I said, if Spurs get injuries, they're done. I just didn't.
Spurs
sit here
fans
and
said
Moamen,
assume-
that
did you see
too.
my
And
midfield
I
today?
didn't say. I never sat here, Ziad, and
Yeah.
assumed injuries. I never. I said,
Moamen,
when
can I
did
ask
they
you a
get
simple
injured?
question? Did you see my
Yes,
midfield
but-
today?
Yeah, what about
Liverpool's midfield, did you see it?
Yeah, Endo,
Okay.
Szoboszlai,
Endo,
Gakpo.
Szoboszlai, and Gakpo in midfield.
What does that have to
Endo,
do with Spurs? I
يا
don't get
رب
it.
يا خلنا نحكيها ما انت
يا أخي
this is
سبحان
your problem. You
الله
interrupt
العظيم
midpoint and then
ثلاثة.
say what does it have to do with it? Endo, Gakpo, Szoboszlai or Bissouma, Sarr and Højbjerg. تفضل.
No, Bissouma, Sarr, Højbjerg.
Okay, which is the tougher game? Brentford at home or Wolves away?
Wolves away.
لا يا Mo.
Okay, I can't.
لا يا مو.
What the
Hey,
fuck
wait,
are you guys? Hold on. What the fuck are you guys talking about? Wolves away. That Man City lost. Or Brentford at home at Anfield. Well,
just gonna
Man
Brentford-
City. What
Brentford
the
is
fuck?
still a good
This
team.
is fucking
Brentford are
nuts.
good.
I'm sorry
Brentford are
for
a
all
good
the
team, man.
cussing.
Brentford
Liverpool
are a good
at
team, man.
Anfield. Anybody, Man City go to Anfield. Liverpool are freaking favorites. You want to tell me that you play Brentford at home? It's tougher than any team going to Wolves away.
And add to
What
this,
the
Momo, and add to this, both the center backs is out, and who else? Madison is out. They lost three
And
key
our left
players.
back.
Went away from Udogie. Yeah, they lost 4 players. Went to Wolves away, and they're trying to say that's
Why are
easier
we
than playing
giving
at
an
home.
excuse for injuries all of a
Yada,
sudden?
yada,
Sorry.
yada, yada, yada,
Why are
yada,
we
yada,
giving an
yada.
excuse
Hold
for
on, hold
injuries
on,
all of a
man.
sudden?
Let me-
Wallah, I don't understand.
Please
Let me speak.
All of
No,
a
no,
sudden, we're giving
Hold on.
excuse for
No, no,
injuries.
no.
let's
يا أخي طز, man. Ban your cup and ban your injuries.
It's my time to speak now. Hold on, Ziad. Because you're the same one that kept telling us all season. Wait until Nkunku's back. Wait
طيب, and you told me fuck off. And you told me fuck off. No one gave me the benefit of the doubt. No one gave me the benefit of the doubt. So why should I give you the benefit of the doubt now?
Hold on and let me speak. You wanted to give us excuses about players who haven't even played for your club yet. You said when they come in, you'll be good. But at the same time, when they lose all their key players in one fucking game, you want to act like that didn't happen. And the other thing, I don't even care about the whole thing that now which game is easier and which game is harder. To sit here and say these guys are imposters for 10 weeks, and then when they get 4 key injuries, sorry, not key injuries, key absences, you say, see, I told you so. You didn't tell me so. You told me they were imposters. It took 4 key absences for them to lose a game. 4 key absences will cost anyone a game, let
You're
alone
talking to
Spurs.
Hassan, not me.
Okay?
You're talking
And
to
bro,
I never said anything.
So
No
stop
one
talking,
interrupts
you billion-pound club.
I didn't
Stop
say
talking,
anything.
You've been,
okay?
I didn't say
Let him
anything.
finish.
So now it's £1 billion. Shit, subhanallah.
You've been
تفضل
his
يا مو. I just
cheerleader and
muted
Saad
Ziad
is-
and I muted Mo and I will mute anyone who interrupts. Staffy's gonna speak and I'm gonna respond to him because he's dressing me. Go ahead, Staffy. Finish.
Mesh,
I wanna
Ziad,
interrupt
you've been
you.
twerking for him, and Saad has been twerking for him, and this is why I'm addressing you guys as well. Because everyone who's saying Staffy's been twerking for Spurs, excuse me for saying that the team who's been in first place by week 10 is a good team. And I also said that team won't be good enough to win the league because they are a thin team. I can actually sit here more than you and Hussam and Saad and say I was right. Mo can do the same because we're the ones that stayed rational and said they played well. However, when they get injuries or absences, they will fall down. Hussam is like the person who's playing dart and he throws the dart 10 times. And when he finally hits bullseye on attempt number 10 or 11, he's like, see, I told you I would get it. It took you about 10 attempts to finally hit. But we on the other side, we were saying they're a good team, but the minute they lose the key players, because they don't have enough players on the bench to come on and implement that style of play. And we already saw in the League Cup when they make 9 changes, when they put 9 new players, they could have played the same way and they ended up losing. So there's no twerking, there's no obsession, there's no nothing. It's us actually being objective, unlike Hussam and unlike Saad, because you're the guys who are forcing rivalries, not us. You're the ones who's sitting here saying that Spurs are not, we don't care about Spurs and this and that, but then you're tweeting about them every day, and then you're cropping them out of the thing and tweeting about it every day. I'm not doing that. If I say I'm over my ex and I'm looking at her story every day, I'll tell you something, I'm not over her because she's seeing that little symbol on the bottom. She's like, Mustafa looked at my story today. He's not over me. You're the ones who are talking about him every day, and it took you 10 weeks to finally say, I was right. And now you
She's
can
not
go.
even
No,
his
no,
ex.
my turn.
Staffy,
No one
she's not
interrupts.
even
I
his
don't care.
ex.
I'm responding.
No,
I don't
no,
care. I
no,
don't give
no.
a fuck. I don't want you to add anything. I'm responding. مش كل ما حدا يجي addresses me, then you say I want to add.
It's
No, you
your
don't
stream.
add.
You
I
can
will
do
respond.
whatever you want later.
Let me
him
respond.
answer.
Season starts. Draw away at Brentford. That's apparently an easy game. They draw
Should've
away
been
to
a win.
Brentford.
Let's give
beat
it a season.
Yacub. If you do coulda, shoulda, woulda, I will do this for every fucking game on this list and it'll be long for you. So don't even try, okay? Because I'm talking about performances now.
Just saying it shouldn't
Played
have been a
like
penalty,
shit
by the
away
way.
against Brentford. Manchester United hit the bar 3 times, hit the post, and had clear penalty not given. They beat Man United 2-0. They beat Bournemouth away 2-0. Ooh, so difficult. Lost to Fulham in the Carabao Cup. Beat Burnley 5-2. Same team that Chelsea, who are crap, beat 4-1 away from home. Took to the 110th minute to beat Sheffield with 10 men, 2-1 at home. Drew away to Arsenal. We all gave them credit, including myself. Liverpool robbery, I don't even need to say anything. Already PJ O'Mile apologies, independent Premier League referees panel, don't even have to say anything.
Shout
Beat
out to
Luton 1-0. I can't say anything as a Liverpool fan, but we know who Luton are and what they represent. They beat
No, I
Fulham
could say
2-0.
something.
Jacob, 1 second. They beat Fulham 2-0.
Yeah.
Jacob himself just said they played like shit in that game. Against Crystal Palace, they had 1 shot on target, scored 2 times. Against Chelsea, their manager made the stupidest managerial decision I have seen in my entire life of playing a high line with 9 men, putting them at halfway line. And
Got
yesterday
set
against
4-1.
and 2 days ago against Wolverhampton Wanderers, they got absolutely fucking dominated. And if it weren't for Cunha, the absolute idiot, existing for Wolverhampton Wanderers, they had 17 shots to Spurs' 6. 17
That's the same
shots.
Cunha that missed the sitter against
That's
you. by the way.
17 shots. I don't give a fuck what happened against Man City. If we're going to keep using that logic.
No,
okay,
not City. I said he missed the
one
sitter
second, one
against
second.
you. You could have
Okay.
been 2 down to Wolves as well. That's
Okay,
the
no problem.
context that you need
Staffy.
to-
Okay, no problem. Staffy.
Once
Ask you simple
Osam is
question.
done, I'm gonna
طب
respond
يا
to
زلمة
Osam in one
دقيقة.
sentence and
I'll
that's
just
it.
ask you
Yes,
simple
Fadl,
question,
because I have
Staffy.
to go as well. Yeah,
So
go ahead.
now, yeah, okay, I know. And that's
Yeah,
your problem, you
تفضل,
guys' problem.
تفضل.
You dwell on everything. When I respond, I have to go.
No, no,
One
no.
second,
Once
Spoke
you're
2
done,
minutes,
let
bro.
us respond. تفضل.
Spoke
Let
for
me ask
2
you.
minutes.
Let me ask
تفضل.
Staffy a simple question. Staffy, you just said
No,
now
don't
using
ask
your
Staffy.
logic.
I want to say my piece on this for you.
It's
طب
not gonna
دقيقة
respond
يا أخي.
already.
Okay, I'm finishing
No,
already.
don't ask Staffy one thing.
Okay, so
Ask
Staffy
me.
now
Ask me.
this is
Yes,
I'm
sir.
responding to Staffy anyway. So now Staffy, this you just said your statement is Manchester City, they lost at Wolves away. So now, ladies and
I
gentlemen,
didn't say that.
if
What did I
Saad
say?
loses or draws to Luton away from home or at home, all Saad has to do is come on Al-Ahwa and say Liverpool drew to Luton. If Ziyad draws to Luton
didn't
away
say
from
that,
home,
by
all
the
he has to do is come on Al-Ahwa and say Liverpool drew to Luton. Wolves beating Manchester City without Rodri is not now suddenly making Wolves the toughest fucking away game in the league. We're gonna come up here and bullshit to the people. I don't give a fuck if Wolves beat them. I'm talking about Spurs' performances from the start of the season, and you responded to the least relevant point. At the end of the day, 9 men, 10 men, injuries, no injuries. Spurs' performances this season has not as been good as people make out whatsoever, and it's not as been good as you and Moamen made out. The reason why they're imposters is we knew that they were going to make it. And guess what? Even if they had Romero, even if they had Van de Ven, even if they had all these players playing and they had no injuries, they still wouldn't be there in May, come time when it was crunch time, come time when it's important to be there. Hence,
That's crystal ball
imposters.
talk. There's no really
By the way, I
grounds to
didn't
say
say
that
anything
on
about
that
this
crystal
thing
ball
yet.
talk. I just want to
Imposters.
say that.
I don't know how we're giving an excuse for red card.
By the way, I didn't say anything.
Send me the link for that crystal ball.
They are the idiots that got sent off. And we're not going to give them an excuse
Not
now.
my fault.
They should have got sent off. That's their own problems.
By the way, I didn't say
I
anything about the City Wolves game. I don't know where you heard that. I did not say anything.
Hassan,
about
but
that.
his blood is
Don't tell me.
boiling. He's just
Yeah, he's
he
imagining
wants to
stuff.
He wants to hate on Spurs so much that he can't
Bro.
even
No,
think
I don't.
straight, bro.
Maybe
I
Spurs
understand.
are.
You know why, Mo?
Listen,
Let me
wallahi.
actually, Mo. Let me tell you
Because
why you're right.
I'm
Mo.
gonna say one sentence
Mo,
of stuff because you have
One
to go
second,
and
Mo.
then you
One
can
second.
continue.
No, before
One
you go, I
sentence.
want. Yeah, Mo,
If
استنى. Before
anybody
you
in the
go,
world,
yeah,
I'm sorry,
Mo.
one sentence
Mo,
of stuff,
اسمع.
I'm gonna go. I have to go.
But
If
I need to say
anybody
before
in-
you go.
Go ahead, Fad.
I wanted to just to add to that because you said his blood is boiling. This is the same Hussein, by the way, in the beginning of the season where Ten Hag was playing shit. He said, how come Ange Postecoglou came in and he implemented the style of play quicker than Ten Hag? All of a sudden, he wants to take all that away and call them lucky and say there were
What?
shithousing results. And
Why
they
are you
got lucky
putting
in
words in
games.
my mouth?
You didn't use that argument.
No, I
Ten
did.
Hag.
I did, and I give credit to Ainge. I'm just talking about all the extra glazing that I have a problem with. No one has a problem with the
Exactly.
donut. I have a
So
problem
if
with
I-
all the bullshit on top of the donut.
So if I said they won't win the league, but I'm saying they're playing good football and they deserve to be where they are right now, how's that extra glazing?
I never once denied that they're playing good football. Never ever denied that.
No, you did.
Why is
but-
it extra
but-
You
glazing either?
absolutely
Just
hold
because
on.
there's
The lying starts. The word
No, I
jammy,
didn't.
the word jammy means they're not playing, they're just lucky. When I call a team, it's just when they're jammy team, that means they're not playing well, they're just lucky. But if you sat here and said Spurs are playing well, hands down, Ange Postecoglou installed a system that is working and looks good on the eye, they create chances, but they only have 11 players and they're gonna fall because they will have injuries, we will believe you. But you sat on every freaking stream saying they don't play well, they're not playing well, ignoring the fact that it's a brand new coach
Not
that
every
installed the
stream, that's a
system
lie
within
again.
10 games. Let me
Don't
finish.
lie.
Then 10 games, and he has played very good football. They cut through teams. They went to the Emirates and played good football. They didn't win, but they played good football. They played good football against Chelsea. They played good football against you. They were lucky, but they played good football against you as well. but you want to just call them lucky because you want to ignore the facts. We never said they're gonna win the league, but we said that they're playing very good football, better than a lot
Which
of
I
other
said
teams.
also.
Okay, you contradict yourself when you say jammy and you say they play well. That's contradiction. The word
Okay,
jammy
I just
doesn't
the
go with
context
play
of the
well.
season.
I gotta
The
go,
context
bro.
of the season is they played the bottom 4 teams. They played the bottom 4 teams.
So did Arsenal
Anyway,
play the
listen.
bottom 4 teams.
Bro,
Anyway, long story short, you just want to hate on them
Bro, you're
because you
saying-
can't accept that Ange Postecoglou came to this team and played well, and their team is winning because that's why you
I
called
never
them
denied
impossible.
any.
Why-
of that.
You
why
just
we- why
can't
we
accept
acting-
that fact.
Why are we acting like two things
I have
can't
to
exist
go,
at the
people.
same time?
Thank
Are
you
we
so
acting-
much.
Anyway,
I'm sorry,
guys,
Apart-
everyone,
Go.
stick on the stream. It's gonna take you to Footy Judge Mo's channel. He's about
Yeah,
to go
I
live right now.
have hope. Listen, I have hope.
I
have
have to
Alex,
go.
I have Vader. This is gonna be fantastic. Thank you, everybody. It's absolutely brilliant being here. This was a great episode.
Mean طالع معك
Historical.
Tottenham.
I don't have a Spurs. I had Will
Irrelevant
yesterday.
club, man.
I don't
Irrelevant
need.
club.
And
man.
we're talking about Chelsea today. So thank you, everybody. Appreciate you, Osam, Staffy, Ziad. Congratulations for the draw, Saad, of course,
What?
and Jacob, of course, and Hamza, of course. I will have Hamza as well. We'll try to talk a little bit of football instead of banter. Thank you, people.
I
Big
have
up,
to
man.
go.
Spitting facts.
Anyway, speaking of, let me just read these super chats before we end the stream. Khalas, Jacob has ended already. Big up to my guy
was I ended?
Martin, who says, Jacob, 5 points clear, and he fucked it up. 5 points clear, and he fucked it up. 5 points clear, and he fucked it up. 5
Fuck it
points
up.
clear, and he fucked it up. Hold that. Big up to Uga Buga. What a name, by the way. Cold in the middle, reason why he's wearing a robe. Wow, that's so disrespectful. That's so disrespectful. Uga Buga. That's actually that's rude. That's a violation.
I think that profile
What I'm here
photo is a violation in itself. What is that?
Is that
I'm here
an
for it.
owl mixed with a
With a
can you go
wolf,
back?
yeah.
It's an
It
owl
is.
mixed with a tiger or something.
No, that's a wolf, brother.
With
No,
an
no,
owl
that-
body.
Yeah, it's an owl body mixed with a snow leopard.
Brother, that's literally a wolf, bro. What's wrong with you guys?
It's not. Habibi. It's not. It's a snow leopard.
It's
No,
a
it's-
wolf.
it's a snow
It's a
lion.
wolf and
It's
an
a
owl.
snow lion. You're right.
Wolf and an
Staffy.
owl.
No. It's not a wolf. It's a snow lion.
It's a snow leopard
Where-
mixed
where-
with a wolf.
where-
Uga
Staffy,
Buga, can
snow
you let
leopard.
us know?
Snow leopard.
Man said Uga Buga. What a name. Anyway, listen, speaking of khalas, Jacob is taking his cooking 3 days in a row, 2 days in a row. I don't want his.
There's one
smile
more
to go.
tomorrow, inshallah. There's one more.
Oh, yeah,
America.
lest we forget.
Oh,
But this is the
American
thing. You
waffle.
can't
American
cook the uncookable, all right? I am not food. I am not cooking.
The spirit of the wolf! Go!
Wallah, that made my heart jump.
Aye, that is the
What, that
best
scared
video
the
ever.
shit out of me,
Aye, that
man.
is the best. Just quickly for Rick Furtado, yeah, who said you can't say anything on Arsenal. Listen, good game. It was controlled. There was some.
Yeah, no one
things,
cares,
but
man.
go
No one
check-
cares.
Go
No one
check.
cares,
Go
man.
check.
Yeah,
go
no,
check my
they beat
channel.
Tottenham 3-1. No one
check-
cares.
No one
Wallah,
cares.
no one
man.
cares.
No one
Saad,
cares.
you're above this. Saad, you're above
Go
Wallah,
check
I
my
wallah, I
channel.
don't even know who Arsenal plays.
Let me plug my own channel. Go check my channel. The match reaction is there. Big up.
Who did Arsenal play?
Yeah, انت مالك سيبه يتكلم.
Wallah, I don't know. Who did they play? Who did they
Yeah,
play?
what kind of gatekeeping are you doing with
Bro,
Saad?
wallah, I
am
don't.
Turkish
Wallah,
channel
I don't
on
know. Wallah, it's a genuine question. Wallah, it's a
But
genuine
guys,
question.
يلعبوا بيرلي.
this is
brand new.
Burnley.
this is his channel. يا زلمه خلينا ننهي الفيديو يا اخي. I have to go Troops TV يا اخي. Anyway, so this right here is Saad's channel. I want all of you guys in the chat right now. Click on Saad's channel right here. 1 second. Click on Saad's channel right here. Click subscribe. See this? Subscribe to Football Corner. We want to get this bastard to 1K. Go subscribe right now, all of you guys. And make sure you go subscribe to Staffy TV so you can get more twerking for Tottenham Hotspur. Everyone go subscribe to everyone go subscribe to Staffy TV. We need to get them to 2K by the end of the day. You know, big up to Staffy. Here is the link. Go hit it and subscribe to Staffy TV.
How many subs?
Anyway, Habibis, we're going to wrap up here. This has been one long ass episode. Big up to Hamza's Piano, C, Lauren, Hit, Mark, Mike, Zani, Adib, Terence, AJ. Big up to Yasser. Big up to Jilno, Amro, K. Big up to Chambe. Big up to Tapelo. Big up to Martin. Big up to Badr, Raul, J Pat, Blaze, Hassan, Awanta, Felix, Uga Buga, and Faraz for the super chats. Everyone hit the like button and subscribe. The target is 1K likes, and I believe we can get there. Slap the like button before you go away. Ziad, where can people find you, Akhi?
They can find me on Twitter if they like. There's my Twitter handle there. But more importantly, subscribe to the YouTube channels. Hussam, Staffy, United Spurs. Oh, I don't know, man. Tottenham. I mean, you know what? Just it's fine. Subscribe, even though it's Tottenham.
He almost plugged the
Saad.
channel. I was about to applaud
Nah,
you for that.
man.
That was...
Tottenham make me sick, bro. 4-1, hold that.
Okay.
Saad, Arsenal as well, hold that. But yeah, like, subscribe, show some love to everyone. Hamza, yeah, he got cooked so much he had to leave early. So, but yeah.
Don't worry,
yeah.
that fraudulent manager is gonna get your hopes
Hey,
up.
don't
and
worry,
let you
there's
down.
A-listers inshallah tomorrow.
I don't know where this guy went. He just left.
We negotiating with
getting questioned by the police.
a big United fan to bring on tomorrow, inshallah. He might be on the stream, might not be. Jacob, where can people find you, Habibi?
At United Spurs of America. The vibes will attempt to be immaculate once again. I normally do like a vibes from the day after. I enjoyed that for about 10 weeks. And I didn't do one today because the vibes from the day after were not that great. So maybe tomorrow I'll do something. But I usually got something going on about 5-6 days a week over there on the channel. So appreciate everyone who has gone over there and subscribed. About 5 new people went over and subscribed. So big up to the 5 of y'all. We are on the slow march to 3K. So we're about 95 away from that.
Literally. And
Literally,
Saad,
yeah. Why is
Guys,
your
the link-
American
the link is
accent
in the
Valley
chat.
Girl? But if you don't mind me asking.
can you just like stop it? It's so irritating.
Why is it a Valley Girl accent? That's what I want to know. Like
Listen,
literally.
Jacob, like I'd let you know, but like Troops is DMing me. I gotta go. So go on Saad. Where can people find
I
you,
gotta
bro?
go. Listen, like you saw the link, football corner 97. Get me on there, man. We got a new match reaction up that I did yesterday with Giuseppe from Unbiased Sport. So make sure to go check that out. And right here, there we go. I nearly bottled it. Right here, Saad_E215 on all social media platforms, where you can catch me talking shit on there, putting out some mad stuff on Twitter. I always put out some mad statements. So check it out. But big up to everybody on the panel. Big up to Staffy. Big up to Ziad. Big up to Hassam and Yacub. Make sure to try and get him to 3K. Was it 3K?
3K, yeah.
Make sure to get him to 3K. Make sure to get Staffy to 2K. Hopefully, I can hit 1K soon. But we're trying, man. But big up to yourselves and try and get Hassam is on road to 50K now.
بسم الله ما شاء الله تبارك الله تبارك الله say ما شاء الله say ما شاء الله right now.
MashaAllah. Inshallah it happens. Wallah, inshallah.
I'm on the road to 24K.
24K. Bro. So let's get him to 24K as well.
Oh, مش بيحسده, bro. He was helping him out. He's plugging his channel. I don't know why he acted like that.
But guys, if you haven't, make sure to subscribe. Hit that bell notification as well on every single channel here, because it's so important to hit that bell notification. You literally get a notification every time we go live. We post a video, it comes up on your phone, and you can click on it. You go on it, you like the video. Standard procedure every time, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah?
man. Put a
Big up to
notification on my
yourself, big up
tweets,
to
man.
خلاص سعد خلاص vote Saad for president. Staffy.
He said, that's hilarious. Listen,
Tell them what
speaking
you got
of
coming up as well. Go on.
Speaking of the notification bell, actually turn on the notification bell for Staffy TV as well, because I'm going live in less than an
صوتك
hour.
بقطع قرب على المايك.
I think there's something wrong with my mic. I might have to check it out. Do you guys hear me now?
I think it's your internet connection, or maybe you have echo cancellation.
No,
one
it's
of those
not because
boxes.
like it's like he
It's-
speaks and the voice goes and it comes back and it goes and it comes back.
It's my mic. I might have to
So much better
Don't
now.
worry.
Yalla. Tell the
because I'm
people,
holding the wire right now.
Okay.
He's mute yourself.
Hey, don't worry. I know y'all been saying this is Tottenham's downfall.
hear me?
Any Tottenham
hear me?
fans
Yes,
out there, this
we
is
hear you.
not the downfall. Don't worry.
Jacob,
Don't worry.
can I plug my channel in?
Did he
and
just
figure out
plug
what-
himself, Jacob?
Yeah.
you
Hey, Spurs will
fucking
be back. I'm
wall?
just saying, y'all worry about the wrong thing. We out here. Hey, there's 12
Billion
I'm
Billion
running
Billion
on a
over
mic.
here.
I'm running on a mic it's disconnecting, and you're interrupting me instead of helping me out. You should be plugging my channel while
Staffy
I'm
TV, the greatest New York channel there is.
Anyways, New Jersey. Anyways,
York only?
I'm
Same thing.
I'm going live in less than an hour. I have a call-in show. There's great numbers last week, so we're running it back. Make sure to tune in. It's gonna be right after Mo ends his show, so go show him some love, and then we're gonna redirect to my show.
Yes.
Call-in show for all fans. We're gonna talk about all the games for about an hour or so. So make sure you watch out to that. And as Sam said, get me to 2K. I think we're 73 subs away. I think you guys are fraudulent for not even getting 2K while we were live because there was about 1.5 K live, but it is what it is. We'll get that during the live. So make sure you check that out. Get me to 2K. Like this video. Subscribe to all the channels. And big up everyone. Big up.
Big up, you guys. Subscribe to all these great guys. Stay on this video. It's gonna redirect you to Footy Judge Mo. I want you to go spam his chat, like his video, like Footy Judge Mo's chat, and then spam his chat with Hussam TV. Because when we take over in numbers. Everyone
His channel
goes
is not.
spam.
His channel is not Mo TV.
Wallah, I have to go. Troops will cuss me now. He'll tell me blood. He'll tell me fuck off blood. Why you late blood? So everyone, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and go on his channel right now. It will redirect you. Just stick around. Go click on go now and spam his chat with this is Hussam TV now. Hussam TV, Hussam TV, Hussam TV. Yalla. See you guys later, man. Peace out.